up, no head. Oh, you been burnt, no cap. I'm turned, I don't need rap. Can't argue with bitch that hating. Been begging for pussy waiting. He need it, no need to breathe, he breathing. Yeah.
If you don't, look,
I'm back outside.
if you're in this space and you haven't dropped a comment, if you haven't done a retweet, go fuck yourself!
I'm a Southside bitch to the grave. I'm a real ass bitch to the tomb.
Hoes talk cool, what first? They don't never wanna talk about a verse. Stop worrying about the shit they take. Cause the same hoes see me and slurp. I'm a Southside bitch to the grave. I'm a Southside bitch to the hearse.
I'm so serious. We have 0 comments. All I need, fucking comment monster. Feed me fucking comments. That's what I need.
Play like that, count on one hand. Who had a piece of this 290? And they saying that I rap my ass off.
Right now,
like I can't tell.
we're live streaming.
Love forgive me.
I'm giving them hell.
If you want to just listen here on YouTube,
I'm back outside.
but
Nigga that made me mad. Nigga that made me mad again.
just
Okay.
on
I'm Southside bitch to the grave. I'm a real ass bitch to the tomb. $1 million combos on Zoom. Get wet, I don't gotta use lube. You a friendly ass bitch, I'm rude. Popped out with a brand new dude. Popped out with a brand new team. Bought this milk, cut on tea. Okay.
Okay.
throw a subscribe.
This is, no, I'm not doing, no, hell no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. 11 comments? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 11 no, dude, no. No. What, you think this is easy? Starting a space? You think this is simple? Pressing the start button? You think it's easy to press the start? Hell no, man. You know what? Y'all are gonna have, if y'all don't drop me, dude, everybody in here needs to drop at least 20, 30 comments. Yeah, I said 20, 30 comments. That everybody in here. Everybody in here. What are we doing? What are we doing? Listen, if you don't drop a comment, you're gonna make me fucking whip it.
We wanna see you with it, show could treat you right. Give me just a minute of your time tonight. We both are here to
I wanna fucking whip it! For real, I need at least 300 comments to start. God damn it.
I got you, fam. Say less.
Who the fuck is talking?
Let me.
Dude, shut the fuck up. God damn it. Who the fuck is talking right now? You think, look, this is what I'm saying. This is not fucking easy. People get up here wanting to talk. This ain't a Twitter space. This is a concert. God damn it. Dude, my Tesla, I gotta talk to Elon. I gotta talk. The fucking Wi-Fi. I got cash in the beats. I touch the every week. I gon' lie, this shit sweet. The whip if he step on my feet on my son. Used to slide every week. Ever shot out a Jeep with no dough so the niggas can see who it was just to see if they scream. Don't get put on the T on the net trying to act like you gangster. I got enough bread for the fee. Bitch, you know I'm a G. I got killers come straight out of these. They pull up on the horse with a ski. Bitch, I'm fucking for free. Don't you dare say the pussy a fee, cause you bad to get left. 34 comments? Is that it? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna make me fucking whip!
Hey, let it whip in the pot of my spot out that powder with lock. Once the fees had a taste, it was high. I'm happy, but I'm not, boy, you better go.
We got alpha! We got fucking alpha today! God damn it. Look, fuck it, dude. I don't need I'll wrap this shit I'll wrap this shit myself. Fuck you, Big X! On the horse with his key, I'll wrap this shit myself, man. Fuck it. No, listen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You think this shit's easy? You think there's all kinds of shit can go wrong on a Twitter space? Yeah, dude. The speakers think they're the host. That happened. The song won't play. Oh, that happened. Yeah, dude. I gotta be prepared for all of it. I have to be at the top, the tippy fucking top of my game every single time I press start. Yeah, it might be easy to. I've got my index finger. I have the start button. I just push them together and I connect them. Yeah, it's fucking easy. Physically, it's easy. You think it's fucking easy to actually run a Twitter? No, it is not. So what I'm saying to you at this point in time is I need 50 fucking comments before we start. I got so much alpha. Dude, I'm brimming. I am brimming to the top. Dude, I'm brimming with alpha. It's coming out of every orifice. You don't even want to know the places I have alpha right now. You have no idea where this alpha... Dude, you're going to love it. You are absolutely going to love... But, you're not going to get it until you drop some comments. Sorry. There's nothing I can do about this. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. I would like to... I don't know. I'd like to just spill it out right now. I can't. I absolutely can't. So I need those comments. Get those comments up. Get those comments up. Dude, we have like 3 comments and 0 retweets. I need more. Okay? I need more. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry. My apologies. But it's inherent. All right? It's inherent. Ego dictates. I need some comments, all right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Nothing more I can do, okay? There's nothing more I can do besides to tell you guys we need at least 150 comments before we get started, okay? That's it. That's it. All right, I guess we're going to sit in silence for a while. All right, we're going to sit in silence. We got Mr. Digit with his hand up. Don't want to go to him. Do not want to go to him. Dude, who else do we have on the space? We got Shiny, we got Digit, we got Ambrose. Yo, some of these comments are actually fucking funny. Hash just said, Heavy's comments count as -2. That's why we only have 3 comments. We got like 50 comments. Yeah, that's why we only have 3. Gafar says, when speculation return? Dude, I don't know. We might never do another speculation episode again. Honestly, I kind of like that we had some closure. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it, man. We might do. I don't fucking know, man. A year from now. We'll do an anniversary episode or some shit. I don't fucking know. I like doing these spaces though, man. I like doing these spaces where I can actually where it's structured a little differently, where we have projects come up. We have a project where has the most alpha to give, which is HODLAY coin. They actually have the most alpha at the moment that I think that you guys are going to want to listen to and are going to want to hear, shit that's going to make you money. And then we also have other projects, that are potentials. Today we have a good amount of potentials, for different reasons, potential for different reasons, right? So I don't know, man. I like doing these structured spaces where we have projects, we have a bunch of different communities come in, and you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like that is where I'd like to go with it. That's where I would like to go with it. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll be able to do another speculation episode, because dude, we used to make so many enemies on speculation. People actually hated me for doing spaces, dude. It was a lot, bro. You want me to go back to that? Dude, Lil Pump blocked me. Yo, Lil Pump blocked me because of spaces. Because I wouldn't let someone shill. Because now I'm like, let's just embrace the shill. Like, some shills are gonna be good, some shills are gonna be not so good. The ones that are not so good, I'm gonna roast the absolute hell out of them. Grill marks on your ass. No Diddy. I'm gonna grill you. And it's gonna be funny. Don't worry, I'm gonna make it a joke. It's not gonna be a serious thing. You're not gonna want to block me. But yeah, dude, people fucking hated me, man. I don't understand it. I don't know why, but that's what happened. So, might not ever do another speculation episode again. I may have a bit of PTSD from that alone, just doing the spaces. Dude, I got doxxed, I got swatted, and I got blocked by Lil Pump. So, those are 3 reasons not to do speculation again. But shill spaces where anybody can come up, and it doesn't have to be, dude, it doesn't have to necessarily be, like a show per se. I can add show elements and make it entertaining without having such a chokehold over. Speculation. If you went to speculation at the wrong time with the wrong like expectation, oh, he's gonna let me up and we're just gonna chat shit about how my day was. Hell no. I don't care about your day. Send your message, King. Send your message. I don't want to hear about any of that extra ass. I don't want to hear about it. Send your message. What do you have to say? It is and it better have some value to it. It better have some. If it doesn't have some value, you're getting dropped down. You might get bozoed. And I'm not saying roasted. I'm saying bozoed. Like we're actually gonna fucking. It's not gonna be fair. Like the way everybody. So speculate, dude. It was rough. It was rough. So might not do that. But we have chill and grill. I think that's the best of both worlds. All right. It's sort of I don't know, man. It's sort of like a speculation light. Speculation with shills where we can actually do some shills. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I think I've said enough. I actually want to take it to my co-host. I'm actually curious about how your day was. I'm just kidding. I don't care. I do not care about. Nobody cares about how my day was. Like, no one cares that I slept till 5 minutes ago. I woke up. I wiped the sleep out of my eye. I got in the car, and nobody cares. That's actually not how my day went. But do you care? No, dude. That's funny. That shit's funny. Like imagining that the host just woke up like, oh fuck, I got a space in 5 minutes. Yeah, dude. We got alpha. Listen. Fucking shit. We got alpha. All right, we got alpha today. Okay, we got alpha today. It's actually good alpha too. It's actually good alpha. I actually vetted some of this alpha. All right. Some of this alpha, I don't know if you guys have, dude. I'm not gonna give it all away, man. Ticking clocks. I gotta give you something to look forward to. Ticking fucking clocks, man. I gotta give you something to look forward to. I'm sorry. Like, I wish I could give it. Like I said, I'm brimming. It's oozing. It's oozing out of me right now. I'm not. I gotta plug it up. No Diddy. Look. We got Dot in here. I actually want to go to her. All right. We got Dot in here. I want to go to her. I'm curious to know. What if I said, "How's your day?" Oh my god, dude. What the fuck?
My day. I'm just joking. No, oh my gosh, I gotta do this. Guess what? Oh my gosh. After our conversation in our group chat, and I'm in the music industry, I reached out to Big X the Plug's manager in Atlanta, and he just hit me back. So, oh my gosh, he just added me to this group. And all I gotta say is, well, what I pretty much told him, I let him know. I was like, yo, there's this guy. His name is Block. He has been bumping Big X way before mainstream on Spaces. I was like, please let Big X the plug know that there are over 700,000 listeners between all of our accounts, followers of Big X the plug. And so it was so amazing to see the manager. I just checked. I was like, because I kind of forgot about it. And while you were talking, I just checked. I was like, oh, shoot, hit me back. That's what's up. So for them to know that there are so many people in crypto who follow his music, who bop to his music, who love it while they're trading, that's amazing. So I'm super excited about that.
Okay, hold on. Okay. So you're saying the song I just played, Whip It, you're saying that the artist who sings that song, you actually got in touch with his manager and let him know that we've been bumping him for the past 2 years, 2.5 years?
Yes, sir.
All right. This calls for a celeb. No, I'm not gonna do it. But holy shit, yeah, dude. What did the manager say? What did he say?
First he added me to a group, so I just he invited me to a group, and so I just with other pretty much I guess people behind the scenes and promoters. So he just added me to that. So I haven't really had a chance to like respond or really get into it or deep dive into it. But I'll send you some screenshots for sure. I was like, what? Because remember when I told you, I was like, you were bumping it way before anyone else, before mainstream, and this is how we do in crypto. I was like, we love that song for our crypto trading and so on and so forth. And sometimes, I don't know if any of you in here do this, you have to have some really good music to trade to. I do. So he's definitely one of them.
Damn, that's badass. Okay, yo, this is what I'm talking about when I say provide value. Yeah, Dot, you're providing value. And I appreciate you, Dot, because holy shit. That's actually badass. That's actually really badass. you kind of thunderstruck me for a second there, Dot. I don't know what the fuck to say. That's badass. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Well, that's how Dot's day went. She got in touch with a platinum selling artist and told her about speculation spaces. Maybe we are having... Dude, fuck Lil Pump. We got Big X the plug. We got Big X the fucking plug, man. Fuck Lil Pump. Yo, Trump called him Lil Pimp. I don't know if y'all remember that. That's actually the funniest shit I ever heard in my life. Lil Pimp! Like, and Lil Pump just had to sit there like, yep, that's me, guys. Hi. Like, all right. Look, man, we got alpha. Okay? We got alpha on top of alpha, on top of a little more alpha, maybe doing a little dry humping on some other alpha. I don't know, man. It's alpha on top of alpha, all right? And we got HODLAY coin who's going to give us some of that alpha. I don't know if he's ready to... Dude, once HODLAY gets started, you can't close Pandora's box. The deluge has started. And I don't know if you guys are going to be ready. So maybe we just start off with not how's your day going, but maybe, dude, is there a little something you can give us? Maybe about, dude, I don't even know. There's so much that you got going on. There's like the YouTube, there's all kinds of stuff. So maybe give us a little something. Okay. Post it up to the top. I want to get everybody in here to subscribe to the YouTube. Yo, I don't know if you guys know this, but the way I was reintroduced to crypto was through YouTube. It was getting alpha from YouTubers. I don't know if y'all are the same way or not. Some of us, it was Discord. Some of us, it was, we were already on Twitter, and then we just kind of got sucked into crypto Twitter. But dude, for me, it was YouTube. Like YouTube had all the alpha, and it's kind of crazy to think about now, because I would never go to YouTube for alpha, but there are channels that give you good information. It's timely, it's succinct. You don't have to like watch like these long ass videos. You can literally just like some like streams, like he's streaming right now. Like yeah. That long form content, you need to have that. So people who are like at work and they need something to listen to, like shit like that. People love I know I do. I love long form content. I use it to like clean the house. I use it to like when I'm like studying. Use it for when I'm trading. I need something in the background, like to where I can listen to, still feel like I'm learning something, and also be getting my primary task done. So I use long form content like that as a secondary medium, right? Sometimes it's music, most of the times it's like podcasts and like alpha podcasts, stuff like that, like where I'm trying to learn something, where I'm like, oh shit, he just said this. Wait, hold on, let me rewind it real quick. Let me see, what was this again? And I'll write it down, and I'll have something else to like check out. You know what I mean? So there's that. But nowadays, like, you can literally go to YouTube, and it's starting to become like what it was before, right? Like, it's starting to become like what it was before, where people are actually posting, like they're posting on X, then they're posting on their YouTube, or they're posting both times at simultaneously, because they realize, like, yo, most channels are not giving you alpha on time. Like, there's certain channels where I'll do like airdrop hunts, and those channels, you have no choice but to be on time. You have to do it quickly. So I appreciate people like HODLAY coin. Like, I appreciate this guy, because like he actually gets on his YouTube and, okay, hold on. First of all, before I start fucking glazing, listen, it's not easy to, like, okay, you try to grow your account on one channel, on one medium, on one app. Okay, that shit ain't easy, right? Look at my account. You think, oh wow, Block, he's a big account, blah blah blah. No, it took 3 years to get here and to be doing any of it. It's 3 years. And half of that time I spent trying to figure out how to do it. Like, a whole year of time was spent trying to figure out how to grow the account. After that, 2 more years of actually growing it, right? So it took a long ass time. Now take that and then double it, triple it on other like, oh, okay, let me try to do this, what I'm doing here on YouTube. Let me try to do it on TikTok. Let me try to do it on Instagram. Like, it's way more difficult. It's different. You got to learn algorithms. So yeah, give HODLAY coin a follow. Post it up to the top though, bro. Wait, hold on. Let me actually, here, I got you. Hey, wait, I see. Wait, hold on. I'm scrolling down your timeline. I reposted that you're gonna like get a tattoo of HODLAY coin. Are you gonna get so wait a second, hold on. Hold the fuck up, dude. Hold on. So you're telling me you're gonna get the Mexican dude holding diamonds and the sombrero and sunglasses. You're gonna get that guy tattooed on your body once your coin hits a certain market cap? It's a zinger. Yo, blood, sweat, tears, pain. That's what it takes to run a token. Oh my god. Yeah. Dude, I honestly think it would be hilarious. No, dude, go big or go home. Right in between the eyes on the forehead. There you go. Mexican guy, glasses, sombrero, holding diamonds. Orale. Yeah, dude. The shades, the mustache, the eyebrow. Yeah, everything, dude. Diamonds on your ears. Yeah, dude, everything. Go big or go home, HODLAY. 100 billion.
You can get it on your eye. Oh my god. But you know, I love your videos though. They're so vibrant. You're so like you just don't know what you're gonna say next or what's gonna happen next. And so I was checking it out and I was like, okay, he's tatted up. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then I saw like, oh my gosh, it's so your personality just pops through and I appreciated that because I've seen some yeah, and you don't try too hard. And some guys like try to do like content, quote unquote content, and it's like they're trying so hard. Oh my gosh.
That sounds good, dude. So you're telling me that you're dropping an NFT collection accompanying. Yeah, can you explain a little bit? Like, once you hit a certain amount of subs, you're dropping an NFT collection, and it's going to be free for people who subbed.
Straight up, yeah. So if you subscribe to the channel, it's called at the Howard Binder Project, because I'm covering more on the channel than just HODLAY. The HODLAY community will be pretty that will be covered there as well, obviously, because that's really central to what I'm doing. But I'm also going to be covering like podcasts in the nonprofit space. I'll be talking about business, and we'll be talking about NFT projects that we have coming. But that NFT project is like exclusively for people that you just go to the page, you click subscribe, you go to our post section. There's literally a link where I'll do it on the stream right now, so people who are streaming can see what I'm talking about, and I'll do a screen share of that. Here, let me do a screen share here so you can see exactly where you go. But basically, you just go to our channel page, and on that channel page, here we go, view channel. So when you go to that channel page, you go to post. There's this link right here that says docs.google.com/forms, and there's a form, and you just literally fill it out, drop in your ETH SOL address. It explains it more, what it's about, and you'll put in your Telegram handle so that way we can get in touch. You can drop your email too. We're not going to spam you, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And so, yeah, that's all you got to do. Fuck, what happened? Okay, we got kicked out. Hold on. Go back. And then stop sharing. Present. All right, we got kicked out of the live stream. Let's go back to.
Good idea, dude. That's actually a really good idea. So I posted up to the top. If you want a free NFT from the Howard Binder project, which is HODLAY coin, dude, I would never dox. Like, you're not gonna know my fucking name, dude.
Hold on.
But anyway, listen. Free NFTs, which honestly I'm all about it, because a lot of time, most of the time, those free NFTs actually end up going somewhere, especially when they have something attached to them. Dope ass project, a dope ass like channel that is only gonna go up. You know what I mean? Like shit like that is good. Like I fucks with it. I really fucks with it. So that's actually really dope. So yeah, go it's up to the top. Let me see if I can add him back. Yeah, just respond to the co-host invite, Odley.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Just I posted up to the top. Make sure you subscribe to the Howard Binder project on YouTube, so that you can get a free NFT once he hits 1,000. I'm gonna be working with him. It shouldn't take too long for us to hit 1,000. Like I'm gonna be helping him, trying to hit that 1,000. The whole shit. Like, let me help you with everything. But yeah, man. It sounds dope as hell, to be honest. Like, it sounds dope as hell. Yeah, I'm down. I'm actually down. So everybody hop in there. Drop a subscription, like subscribe. It's free. It doesn't, dude. It's just putting your finger to a button and hit the bell. All right, it's just subscribe. Easiest NFT you've ever bought.
Yeah.
Without buying.
Yeah,
You know?
and because we got it free, I mean, some of the thoughts we'd like to do with community engagement too is like setting a floor that's high, because it's like you're in it for nothing, so might as well fuck it, right? Because this isn't something you can just like buy, so you have no basis for cost, so you can kind of be, an ego about it. And what we're, especially as the project grows, like you might not know. You can also be a paper hand and just like cheat it. It doesn't matter. It's whatever. As things take off if someone buys it. But I think it's special because it's like you literally can't buy it. It's something that's just for saying thanks for joining subscribing to the channel, and it, like part of this is the thing I'll talk about is like strategy, because part of what I'm actually trying to do in the space, meaning like Web3, is like, yeah, I want to, pump my own token, pump my own project. But at the end of the day, becoming my own KOL so that I can also help put other people on that are committed to making a difference in the space is kind of what I'm focused on. And I have a background in marketing in terms of like I used to have an HVAC company for like 10 years and then sold it because it was not my passion. And then, but I built that YouTube channel up to where it's like, it's generating revenue. And so I know how to do it. I know how to create that, top of funnel, bottom of funnel, middle of funnel content. And so I'd really like to help other people in the space, because I know that it's definitely hard to market. And I definitely want to work with people that are, just have something behind the actual project, or it sounds like a fun project. And, but I'll just put that content out there and anyone can use it. But that's why I'm doing this on, like, strategically why I'm doing the first 1,000 is for monetization purposes on YouTube. When you have 1,000 subscribers, that's the first thing that's required to get monetized. And then the second thing that you need is 4,000 watch hours. And so by getting 1,000 subscribers from people that are in the crypto space, it does two things. One, YouTube knows who my lookalike audience is. Like, you might not know this. Like, here's some alpha for you that anyone can use to grow on YouTube, like tomorrow. There's 3 things really YouTube cares about. One is what makes a video actually rank. It's not luck. Like, you can start a channel with your first video and it blows up. It's one thing that does that, and that's watch time. If people start watching that thing and you're getting 80, 90, 100% watch time of the video, that thing will pop because it means the viewer's satisfied. Number 2 is click-through rate and title. A lot of people, what their problem is with YouTube is like they don't know how to title things, and so they think more literally. So they'll be like, new project, or they'll call it something like just bland, when you should say like, is this the next 1000x gem? Truth revealed, or something, just like, I'm just making up some shit. But when you make it juicy, like, you could look at Alex Becker, right, and watch him. He's the master of this shit. Like, he comes up with the most ridiculous titles. They make me laugh with his face. But he's a good example of like creating that title that makes you click, like that. You're like, all right, this is fucking retarded. He's going to ramble for 20 minutes, but I'm going to click anyways and listen just to see what he's talking about. And it's the same thing in your space. And so it's like, how do you boil it down into like, what is in it for the viewer? Why do they care? And so that's the type of stuff I want to do in the space, to where it's like, when this project becomes successful, I can help other people on their projects and become, an influencer in that space. And I'm really not looking to monetize it, because my end goal with this is, meaning I'm not looking to monetize like teaching people about marketing, or teaching, selling a course or whatever and being a course bro. What I'm looking to do is like, the monetization from YouTube is great. That's an added benefit while I'm building out this project. But the second part is that, on those other channels, it's just about connecting with other people that are making a difference in the space. Because when I'm done with this, I'm going to be funding a private foundation. And so that's going to take a lot of, focus and energy. And so it's going to be a coordinated like social media effort of, here's this private foundation, which is, a nonprofit. And then the community, you guys, anyone who is an HODLAY token holder, will, be a part of that community and get to vote on things that the foundation does. And then everyone, or everything that we're doing will be documented on social media, like on YouTube, on, other platforms that we're using. And so the reason, like I said, that I'm setting it up like that is so that way it creates like an ongoing buy-in to the HODLAY token. So it's like, regardless of bull market, bear market, whatever, we're adding a tangible value to society along the way, that, and especially with staking and yield, to where it's like, like, yes, global liquidity affects things, but like, you can kind of be like, fuck the bear, like, we'll grow through it if we get one. I think we're about to hit global adoption. That's like something we've never seen, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. It looks like Fed's gonna lower rates and shit, but that's that's kind of some like high level alpha on like the YouTube channel, and why I'm launching it for the first 1,000, because it gives me a big boost in terms of getting the algorithm to know what we're talking about on the channel and who likes our content, and helps me get that monetized quicker and rank better. And so it's just, you're helping me a lot. And then I want to give you an NFT. So
Yeah, that's badass, dude. Give me an NFT so that I can dump it on normies when normies and retail
Exactly.
actually gets in, right? Yeah,
for
thanks
fif-
for the free money, Odlay.
for 50 sol.
Yo,
It's so funny.
Heavy just said, just subbed with all 30 of my YouTube accounts. I will be expecting 30 NFTs for me to floor ASAP. Yeah, Heavy, that's the way you do it, bro. Retail comes in. Yeah, this is the point. Yeah, dude, you're
Yeah,
welcome for the free money, Heavy.
we
You're
need
welcome,
I need
dude.
we
You're
need
welcome.
30 Solana addresses.
Yeah, oh, trust me. Trust me.
No
We're
problem.
degen as hell. Yeah, not a problem at all. I have at least 80.
Bro, Lemmy said I'm dead, bro. I thought you were Mexican. That's hilarious. Well, you know what's funny, bro? Dude, I'm technically a Mexican resident. I got residency like this past year because they have a program where you can get like part-time residency. But I did that because I could, that way I could have like a Mexican green card to, you know, cross the border in case things get sketchy. Not that I'm like gonna get out of Dodge after this project goes south. I did this way before it because I've been following this guy called Nomad Capitalist about like citizenship diversification. I first started following these videos during COVID because it was like, I was like, why the fuck can't we travel to these places? This is so like we just ended up going to Mexico for our honeymoon because it was like we got married like at the end of COVID. And when we were down there, we just went because it was like the place that didn't have mask mandates and there was no bullshit. And it was like we didn't want to get stuck in some country for 14 days, quarantined, like can't come home. We were like, fuck that. That sounds terrible. And then and so when we were like, I was traveling around, I found this guy on YouTube and he was talking about how like on certain passports, it's passport arbitrage where you can like travel on one. So like if there was a pandemic shutdown again, like an American might not be able to go there, but a Mexican could based on COVID numbers. And so that was originally what got me thinking of like, damn, I need to like diversify my citizenship. And then Mexico's just had a special place in my heart because I've gone down there a lot for vacation and surfing and I love tacos. So, but no, I'm not Mexican.
That's what they all say. I went down there for vacation, and yeah.
Why? What else? What do you think I went down there for? Coke?
No, I'm just joking. It looks
picking up a bag of
Is it Coke?
I'm like,
yeah, Mexico has the best. No, it's Colombia, bro. It's Colombia for sure.
No, but
Mexico has like the best diseased water and shit, right? Like it's not the best Coke.
Yeah, no, I think water is more like the minerals. I don't think it's disease. But it's funny because when I came back across the border when we went down to get our citizenship paperwork, we were like in Mexico City, and I got stopped at the. We were only in Mexico City for like 2 days that trip. And so when we were coming back, we got stopped because they were like, what are you doing? What are you doing for work? And they searched all our bags because of, like, I told you guys in the last one, like I had some marijuana charges like years ago. And so they were like, they thought I was fucking like bringing a weight back or like had a bag full of cash or some shit. And I was like, no. And my wife started dying laughing because my answer was so shady when they're like, what do you do for work? And I was like, oh, a little of this, a little of that. I'm an entrepreneur. I just sounded like the shadiest motherfucker. I'm like, I'm also in the crypto space. I just sold my company, a year ago. I'm trying to figure it out. It's like, oh, you're figuring it out, all right. We know what you're figuring out. How to fucking fit 40 keys in your backpack. But no, I had nothing. But anyway.
Yo, that's actually wild. Yeah, I'm in crypto. I can't tell you too much. Like, holy shit, you're going straight to jail.
Straight up.
Oh, we got us one, guys. We got us one. No, they're not gonna take you to jail. They're gonna take you to They're gonna take you to where they take all the like crypto millionaires and shit. They're gonna take you to damn near Guantanamo, like whatever Mexico Guantanamo is, and they'll be like, yo, what's your seed phrase? Exactly. Yeah, that's what they'll do.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Hey, did y'all hear that? Well, this is old news, but I think it's still like it still makes me laugh. Like, who was it? Dot. It was who was it that put his oh fuck, he put his ledger up his ass. Who was it? I forgot. Doquan? Was it Doquan?
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Doquan, I hope you have your ledger up there, bro. Like, high enough where they can't find it, dude, because they want your fucking. Don't tell anyone in life, like in real life, that you actually, Don't tell them anything about crypto. They will. They'll do everything they can to fucking get your seed phrase, get your fucking ledger. Oh my god, dude, just stick it up your ass, Do Kwon style.
Speaking of that block, you guys, did you guys see the like the market tank the other day because America said, or the U.S. government said, no, we're not gonna buy Bitcoin, no, never, da da da, and this and that. And so,
Wait,
and so the markets tanked. The markets
Is that your
tanked.
Trump? Is that your Trump impersonation? We're not gonna
Yeah.
buy any more Bitcoin. Oh my god.
Yeah, it
Jesus.
actually is. Did you like it? But
I
you know,
did. Yes, it gave me a tickle. Bars.
oh gosh, really? Okay, so people got like liquidated, and people were like, well, "Why isn't the United States government buying Bitcoin?" Because they confiscated. Guess what? $20 billion in Bitcoin. The United States government confiscated from the Silk Road, from the Bitfinex hack, from ransomware attacks, from all kinds of scams. The United States, $20 billion. They do not need to buy anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could imagine if they hadn't done all that, Bitcoin would be up, like up. Like they would literally be buying. They'd be buying 20 billion. As easy as it is for us to just keep going in debt more and more, they would have passed some bill or law or whatever, and they would have been cooking. They would have been buying crazy amounts of Bitcoin. Let's take it back to HODLAY and then let's take it to Lemmy.
Right on. Yeah, no, honestly, that's the only thing they honestly can do. I feel like to get out of debt is they should just fucking print some T-bills and go fucking buy a fucking like the last million Bitcoin they can get their hands on and just fucking hodl. That's their only chance. It's like 37 trillion now. They just got to pump their own bags and then dump on retail. But I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do to get out of debt. But yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work out. But hopefully they do start acquiring more. But yeah, I don't know what question. I just want to answer like questions. Should I talk about what should I talk about on the project as far as like some of the, because some of you were here before that was so you heard some of the stuff about like the private foundation and things like that. But I just want to answer questions or maybe give people a high level overview, or what do you think?
I don't know. I guess it's up to you, man. Okay, so we talked about the tattoo. I thought that was pretty interesting. We talked about, we talked about a couple different things, like the YouTube, the free NFTs. I don't know, dude. Like, to be real, I kind of want to talk about some IRL stuff. I know you guys are doing like in-person events and stuff like that. Like maybe we can talk a little bit about some of that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. So my thought with like in-person events is, so this is the concept of like blending the online space, Web3, with like in-person to bring kind of like a transparency. Like I've gone to a lot of like seminars and, conferences and stuff that are like, I find them fun and lively. And I actually made like a little intro video that I'm running right now. That's a short on my channel that talks about kind of what it is. But it's basically like just being a holder gives you access to the community. And then we'll have events for top holders. And we might even do something that's like open to the whole public. But basically, it's prioritizing people that hold. And, it's because if you look at like Trump's token, I don't care what you, not to get political, I don't really care. I'm just bringing up when he brought up his token, he actually turned it into an access token in terms of like the top 200 holders, is my understanding, like have access to them, which like regardless of how you feel about it, again, not trying to trigger warning, but just look at it and take notes, because that's kind of what kind of the concept I'm going for. And so we're going to do stuff at different market caps. The events will get bigger, meaning like we're at 10 million market cap, we'll do a top 10 holders event. At 100 mil, we'll do top 100. At a billion market cap, we'll do a top 1,000. And then beyond, right? And so I'm thinking of think of Burning Man / music festival / Tony Robbins event meets Web3. So it'll be kind of like an event where, it's not like we're all going to be running around on fucking shrooms or something, but I'm sure there'll be some of that, but which is fine. We'll have to host it in Colorado for that reason, I guess. It's legal here technically. So that way no one gets in trouble. But but what we will do, the big thing I want to do is like a combination of wealth building concepts. So basically, like I could have keynote speakers come in. Because like for some people, I realize anyone watching this right now, if you're aping in at, you know, a 5 million, 10 million market cap or under. Right now it's at 50K market cap. If you bought $100 worth and it does 100,000x, that's some serious dough. That's 10 mil. If you only had $100 to invest, chances are you don't know what you actually have and what you should be doing with it. And what you should be doing with that is turning that into cash flow. And so like I want to the project, it's like it's lifting people up around me, it's funding my private foundation, and then at those events, we're teaching people about money at a very high level. And then some of you guys are like very savvy already. And so but it never hurts to participate and learn more. And so that's kind of my concept is like, we'll have some of that, you know, you'll get alpha from people in the real estate space or diversification into other assets or learning about yield and cash flow. You'll learn about tax tricks. I'll have CPAs come up and they'll talk about like private foundations, irrevocable trusts. Because like an irrevocable versus a normal trust or a revocable trust, like one is tax efficient, the other is not. And there's like a lot of things that you can learn about that it's like once you've got some dough, let's focus on keeping it. Like Alex Hormozy says, you should only have to get rich once. And so that's what I really want to do with this. And then beyond that, like I don't expect you to want to come to events for the same event year after year after year after year, although some of you will. But so that's why you can turn it into, you know, a transfer, or that's why it's going to be a transferable access pass, meaning that like you could sell it, you know, on the open market, and you could still maintain your holding status, but you'll be able to also gift it to other people. So that way it's a way to make it like a little more inclusive. So it's not like the haves and the have-nots, like all the HODLAY fucking millionaires are just like hoarding their tickets to themselves. It's, you know, it's like, you know, if, oh, I can't make this one. Sorry, we had 4 events this year. I'm only making 2 because I had some overlap, had to go to a, you know, a quinceañera or whatever. And so I can't make it. But here, someone in the community wants my ticket, or we'll auction it off, or we'll give it to someone who, you know, posted a video about what they're trying to do in the world that was super inspiring. And we're like, yeah, that person deserves to go and network with all these, you know, other people that have means too. Like you can meet people there that you're networking with and partnering on other projects outside of crypto. I mean, it might be building a, you know, an apartment complex or gentrifying a neighborhood, or doing something to like impact your local community. But it's just about creating a space where people can network and interact. And that's the vision for that, is like giving people something to in real life to like add tangible value. It's just about like it's like Gary Vee says attention is the commodity. Meaning that like at the end of the day, it's like you're not like when you're selling in a business, you're not selling anything. The actual commodity is having their attention. And so it's all about maintaining that attention and maintaining attention on the project. And this is just a really practical way to do it and also add a lot of value. And then we'll even expand it beyond that, because one of the NFTs that we're giving away for free too that I forgot to mention is we're doing like tiered NFTs along the way for people that bought at certain levels and held, because we can use different software to see like what wallets are in at a certain point, right? And so like if you bought under, you know, $1 million and then we make it to 100 mil, you'll get like a 100x NFT club. And so it's incentivizing holders to hold. And then you do 1,000x, you'll get a 1,000x pass. You do a 10,000x, you'll fucking get a 10,000x pass. And so it's a way to like, that's some bragging rights, bro, if you've got that kind of diamond hands. But it's like, it's definitely a way to create stability in terms of like price volatility too, because we'll just have a bunch of, you know, based ass MFers in the place that are all like, oh yeah, I want my 10,000 pass. It's not like you're trying to sell for that. It's like, it's what people actually crave. Let me Kuchenstein, what you got?
What's up, Lemmy? All right. Yeah. This is actually why we don't go to the speakers. That's why we don't go to. They speak when you don't want them to, and then they don't speak when you actually do want them to. Yeah, it just is what it is.
Nice.
Fell asleep with his hand raised. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Jesus Christ. Yo, what are we doing here?
It could just be because HODLAY is a mind reader. Like every single time I've had a question, HODLAY's answered it before I could even ask it. So maybe Lemmy's like, damn, I got to think of a question real quick.
Right on. That's awesome.
Wait, what happened?
She said
nothing. What's up, Lemmy?
Nothing, bro. I didn't know you were in Colorado. My bad. I walked away. I don't know if you were talking.
Oh,
to me,
right
but...
on. Yeah.
No, we weren't. No, we had no idea. But so you raise your hand to say that you're in Colorado and you want to link with HODLAY?
No, I was ready to shill, but I wanted to lead with that.
Oh, right on.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll wait though if it's not the time
Yeah.
yet.
Hold on. Let's take a vote. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. I want to take a vote. Thumbs up if you're ready to hear Lemmy cook. If you're right here to hear Lemmy cook. If you want to hear thumbs up. If Lemmy, oh shit. I'm not gonna say it, Dad. I'm not gonna say it. Thumbs down if you're not ready. Thumbs down if you just want us to. If you just want us to continue. Let's see. Dude, I don't know. It's not looking too good, Lemmy. It is not looking too good for you. Let's see. Hash, Avni, Fernie, Good Dogs, Mr. Digit, Zigzag, Phila. Let me see. I'm looking at all these. Let me see. RG, Heavy. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. So let me keep doing them. Heavy, Joseph, Joe, the real Spielberg. Let's see. Is there anyone that I missed? I don't think so. I don't think. Let me keep. Oh, OG Gamer. Okay. Nick. All right. Looks like I got everybody. Oh, Theon, Chioni. Looks like I got everybody. And oh, I'm sorry, Lemmy. All I see are down thumbs and laugh emojis. You might. I don't know, dude. I thought this was a shilling grill. I thought we were going to be able to shill projects, grill projects. I want to roast somebody, and Lemmy has so graciously offered, and you guys are telling him no, that he can't. He can't. Hold on. Let me go back. Mr. Digit, Nick, Fernie, Zigzag Phila, OG Game. Let me see. Pratham, Avni, Andres, Moonbeam. Okay, we're getting some more. Oh, but it's still, dude. I don't think it's enough, dude. I see a couple thumbs up. Looks like everybody, dude. All I see are thumbs down. It's like, dude. It's like we only have like 44 people in here, but I see 404 down thumbs. I don't even understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I apologize. You know what, dude? Fuck it, dude. I'm not gonna listen to the audience. I'm actually gonna, dude. I'm gonna break away from what the audience wants. I would like to hear your shill. I mean, they're being dicks right now, dude. They're doing down thumbs. They're laughing at you. Dude. You know what? Ignore them. Before the space, they actually said, hey, that guy Lemmy, do not let him shill. Okay, don't let him shill. He's gonna shill some. I'm like, dude, I gotta let him shill. It's a shilling grill. What are we gonna do? Just not let Lemmy shill? No, dude, let me shill like that. Yeah, Lemmy, I'm gonna let you shill because I want to hear it. I'm actually curious. So we're gonna take it to Lemmy. But before that, I'm curious to hear Avni's voice again. I like the British accent thing. I like when people come to spaces and they have like different accents. Like, "Oi, good day, mate. Put another shrimp on the barbie." Like, yeah,
That
dude, I like
sounds
hearing that shit,
Australian.
dude.
No, I'm interrupting you. I know you hate interruptions, but that sounded
Yeah,
Australian.
absolutely hate interruptions. Australian. You could sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like accents. I'm huge on accents. So I'm going to take it to Avni. What's going on, Avni?
Well, nothing much. I'm just curious. Why do Australians play music when I'm from England? I don't understand it. Well, he could get me alone, but he wants to do this during a space for some reason. I'm not really sure why. It's nice that he confessed his love. Hodlay, do you love me as much as Block does, apparently?
100%.
Do you love me more than your project?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn! Publicly as well? Like, you couldn't even pretend?
Sorry, no. People gotta know I'm based. I got the project first.
Okay, well, speaking of projects, I'm just going to hijack Block Space. Lemmy, what about your project? What you got cooking?
Well, it's not my project. It's Bando Kids. So it's a dope NFT community that I'm a part of. And we actually have Tier 1 KOL Rasmer in the audience. He's also a member of the community. I see there's not enough room on stage for him, but yeah, I mean, it would be cool to have him come up and share his thoughts on Bando. But yeah, we just launched a community coin for the artist on Bags the other day. He's getting 100% of the royalties. And yeah, man, the community's fucking full of savages. We raid hard, we chill hard, we party hard. It's the way of the Bando, and it's Bando season. So if
You
I'm
say you
able to
party
block,
hard, Lemmy. You say you party hard. Are you going to HODLAY's 1-year event where you're going to have shrooms, apparently?
I already have a bunch of shrooms, so I could actually procure the shrooms for the party. But I would love to, HODLAY. Count me in. Consider me RSVP'd.
Wow.
Nice.
My goodness.
Block, am I able to pin something in the Jumbotron,
Yeah,
brother?
please do. Please do that.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. And while you're doing that, I just the last part of what HODLAY said, I like that because I love how you're trying to add more value to your project, because I was talking about this last time, how projects must make, use of, their time and their situation, having more, trying to get a bigger and a larger community, and showing up every single day. HODLAY, he definitely does that. But I wanted to just comment on HODLAY. I just want to ask you, what makes you want to keep adding value? Like you were doing the foundation and this and that. What makes you want to keep adding on to what HODLAY means and what it means for the community and everyone as a whole?
I mean, honestly, it's about growing as an influencer and becoming a KOL. And so I've always been wanting, I'm an extreme extrovert is the short answer. And so I love connecting with other people. I have a genuine interest in seeing other people succeed, just because I don't view it as if someone out succeeds me, I don't view it as a detriment to myself. I literally am excited for them. And so it's it's practical. It's about, this is I've always had big dreams, big goals, and with when I was talking about attention and attention being the commodity, you can always I don't have to technically monetize the token and always in order, if I have the attention, that's a bigger commodity than than money itself. And so that's kind of what I'm going for, and it plays to my personality, because I do have a if I had 1 million followers tomorrow on this channel, right? Everyone and I was in the Web3 space, everyone in this Twitter space that has a project would definitely be interested in either what I have to say or working with me, because I would be able to add value for them pretty instantly. And so that's, and so it's just a practical approach is the short answer. And
Okay.
it's something I'm passionate about. So.
Okay, I see that. I just wanted to ask that before we went on. Thank you so very much. Bando Kids, what's going on, Lemmy? What's going on? How's it going?
Going good. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm Dot, by the way. Nice to meet you. I think I'm gonna go ahead and follow you because I love your tenacity. I love how you're able to joke around, and it's not about being serious all the time. So I love that you're able to joke around and have fun right along with us. And so I just want to ask you really quickly: are you on the dev team?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Just a hardcore community member. As you can see in that picture I pinned to the Jumbotron, I actually have it tattooed on my wrist. So Bando for life. And I appreciate the kind words too.
Ah, no problem.
I shot you a follow as well.
Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and take care of you right now. I got your back. Okay, so Bando Kids block. Have you heard of Bando Kids before?
No, I haven't. He's not that tenacious. He hasn't even DM'd me 25 times about Bando Kids to let me know that they exist. So yeah, Lemmy, shame on you, dude. That's an L, dude. I'm gonna call you L Cook from now on, dude. You gotta, dude. I do not see my DMs. You have to DM me 25 times at least. And you have to say Bando Kids, Bando Kids, Bando Kids, 25 times before I'll be like, oh shit, what's this? Bando Kids. So tell us a little bit about Bando Kids. What's the floor price looking like right now? What's the collection size? I'm actually curious to know. Give me, yo, he's DMing it to me right now.
Wow. Is it?
Motherfucker, don't ever say I'm not tenacious. I'm a fucking savage.
Okay.
Tenacious T.
I'm
Tenacious L.
gonna call him Tenacious C. For real.
Yeah, no,
Yo,
the
I
floor
take it
price
all
is,
back. I take it all back.
Good man, good man. Nah, the floor price is point two. It's either 0.21 or 0.24. Yeah, there's one on the floor for 0.21, and then it just jumps right up to 0.24. It was just a couple weeks ago. It was 0.05. So the community, we've onboarded a gang of people. Keep in mind, this collection's over a year old. So we've been cooking. The second coming of Bando will be studied. Mark my words.
Hey, Lemmy, can you get like 20 Bando people in here right now? We will give you guys and get in Blox's in DMs. Can you call up, because you say you have a strong community, which is amazing. Could you get like 20 of you guys in here right now?
Yeah, let me hit up the group chat.
Yeah,
right now.
come on, let's do this. Somebody.
Yeah, we got a few. I got you. Say less. I got you.
Okay, and
Yeah,
get Blox DM.
do me a favor. Let me grab a couple off the floor. I want one for myself, but I'll do a giveaway. Probably here in the next, like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes or so. Grab like 3. Grab like 4. Grab 4, and I'll send you. Just send me your. We'll exchange addresses, and I'll send you a Solana for it. Grab like 4 of them and let me know. And we'll do a giveaway or a couple giveaways. Maybe we'll do like a giveaway today, and then like a giveaway on the timeline, and then a giveaway next space, some along those lines. But do me a favor and just grab a couple so I can have one, and then we can yeah. Let's do it. Let's write it up. This is this is the way that I like to, support projects, building in the space. Lemmy has actually been here for a while. I don't know if you guys know that, but Lemmy's been here for a minute, and he's always kind of he's just working, like he's working for his bags. He's working for his communities. He's part of different communities. Like he's working for different projects, like trying to like actually build stuff in the space. So people like that, like I actually fuck with, like people who are here to extract. They're only here to make money off of other people. Like I don't really respect those people, but people who actually want to contribute to the Web3 space as a whole, like, yeah, those people are the people that I want to support in the space any way I can. Like, it's only a Solana, but I think it will go a long way to building community and bringing people on board, and like, shit like that. Like, shit like that's important. What's up, Lemmy?
Yo, I just wanted to say, Tier 1 KOL Rasmer is actually on stage. Rasmer, do you want to tell us a little bit about the Bando? Tell us a little bit about your thesis for Bando. How's it going, Rasmer?
Yo, what's going, guys? Is the real Rasmer here? What I think of Bando? What I can say is Bando season right now. So everyone grab your Bando. Today I'm going to the streets to make real life content and chill the Bando, guys.
Rasmer, I actually have a question for you. Have you ever stepped foot inside a Bando?
Sorry?
Have you ever been inside a real life Bando?
Yeah, he has. Rasmer, along with many of the Bandos, has many experiences inside IRL Bandos. That's what makes our community so great. It really speaks to who we are as individuals in real life. As you know, I had my run-ins with the law, with the whole drug game thing. I have a class 1 drug conspiracy charge. I just got out of prison. So this community and this collection really speaks to me.
I'm actually curious, Avni. You sound like you may have done some criminal things. Probably fired a few bullets at a few people. I'm actually curious about. Have you ever been inside a bando, Avni?
I'll be honest, I am so lost what a bando even is. Can you please explain it to me? You know what? I might start actually making felonies soon. You know, if I keep getting interrupted, I'm not sure. Uh, Rasma, do you have any weaponry that I could maybe borrow? Just don't confirm or deny that you have it. Just somehow like emoji it to me.
He
I'm
may or
from
may not
Spain,
have a
so
machete at all times, and
I'm in
at
Spain.
least
Here
3
is
Latin
no weapons.
individuals with felonies on their waist.
So you're telling me if I pick up a bando, I could have ammunition against a very rude individual in this space right now?
I'm from Spain. That's forgiven here. That's what I can say.
What's up, Rasmer? Nice to meet you. My name is Dot. Nice to have you guys here. I'm looking down in the listeners. How many bandos do I see? Let's see. I see Zigzag. What's up, Zigzag? I see you down there. You said 20 are coming. Let's see, 20 bandos.
We're working
A
on it.
really
We're
big
working on
squad.
it. We're also not like some of the bigger communities. We're not rich. That's the kind of the beauty of Bando. It's, you know, it's affordable, and we don't care how many followers you have or how much clout you have. Everyone's welcome in the Bando. So a lot of us have day jobs. A lot of us have families. So it is Saturday afternoon. We got Nick in here, Zigzag, some OGs. We got Next Big Thing. We got Rasmer, of course, our tier 1 KOL, our in-house IRL Schiller. But I blasted the group chat. We'll get some more in here. Don't worry. We got you. We got you.
No, I'm doing that because I want more people to know exactly who you guys are. I have seen you guys on the timeline. I've seen a few people, you know, show the PFPs on the timeline. So I was like, okay, so if you guys can come as a unit, that's very powerful as well. So it'll help you guys, you know, in the long run. And so I'm just glad that you guys are up here, and I'm glad to see Rasmer. It's nice to so Rasmer, could you please like give us like a brief rundown of the project, what it's about, what you guys are doing, and where you guys are headed?
So I don't make the project, I just ape in it because I feel the motion of the squad. So I'm just with the crew, you know? I'm working hard.
You're working.
For,
Okay. So where are you guys headed after, you know, are you guys going to expand the project? Are you guys adding more value to the project, like use cases, or is it just
yeah, for example, right now I'm going to the streets for share it to the people for ask about if they already know about the bandos because it's the bando season. So I gonna let the people know about bando.
Yeah, and then we just launched that coin, like I said. One of the community members, George, who had a public $1 million hit in January on the Elon coin, he launched it, and he's given all the royalties to Trap Daddy Voss, who's the artist and dev of Bandos. So it's pretty cool, man. It's a really solid group of dudes, a couple chicks too, but mostly dudes. But yeah, I mean, we're cooking. It's like I said, it's over a year old, and we're still super active on the timeline. The group chat for the NFT holders is popping. We have a Discord which is popping, a TG trading group. So it's cool shit. Definitely check it out.
For sure. Another quick question. Where's the founder? Like with HODLAY, we have the founder in here. You guys, who's the founder of Bandos?
So President Bando, Trap Daddy Boss, he was in here earlier. He's a little busy right now cooking on the project. So right now, or a few days ago, we just did the Trap Olympics. So if you bought a Bando, you got entered into the Trap Olympics, and I can actually pin some of the Jumbotron. It's pretty cool. So it's a bunch of rare traits, and every bando that you bought gets you an entry into the Olympics. And he just closed it last night, and so he's going to be revealing the winners of that here very shortly. So I'm stoked on that. But yeah, no, Trap stays working. He stays hustling. I just pinned that to the Jumbotron. So some sick traits that you can get just from buying the bandos the past few days. I personally got 19 entries. I was sweeping like a motherfucker. I busted out the broom. I got on my janitor grind. So we looking forward to that for sure.
All right, big bets, big bets. I sent you some Solana. Throw me some bandos in my wallet. I want to see them, and I want to do a giveaway too. We got appreciate it. We got Avni with her hand up. I'm actually curious. I feel like I haven't heard her say anything today. I really want to hear that accent. Good day, mate. Yeah, I want to hear tea and crumpets, mate. Shrimp on the barbie, a dingo HO baby. I want to hear all that shit she says, all the hits. So take it away, Avni.
A dingo HO? What is that even? And Lemmy, can you tell? So Lemmy, can you tell me, the women in your group, are they actually real women, or have you like verified yet? How do you check?
Oh no, yeah, one is for sure a real woman. She's actually a Maxim model. So very attractive women, I might add. But yeah, very real IRL female humans in the bando.
So if all these men were to cop your stuff right now, they would have access to these real IRL women.
Yes.
Okay, you've got me hooked. I'm a cop you in a bit. Dart, do you want to come and cop something with me?
Yeah. I was gonna ask about women. Are there any characters of girls, women?
No, they're all male, but there are some quote unquote what you would probably consider cute ones. They got little binkies and little furry bear hats.
Oh, okay. All right. This is my last question for the project. Well, no. Oh my gosh, the binky thing. Oh my gosh, that like totally threw me off. No way. No way. What is the best or the top? Is it gold? The top is it, I call it the Grail. What is the Grail bando?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I don't know. Mine, I have the gold diamond 8K. There's only a couple of those. But yeah, I don't know. There's some spicy ones. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, I like all of them. I've never bought one. I've probably bought 40 of them. I've never bought one that I didn't like absolutely fuck with. But yeah, I think the gold diamond 8K is up there for sure.
Nice. Ooh, I want to know which one is the Grail. If you can send me that later, I want to see that. I really do want to see that. Okay, all right. What's up, Barbie? What's up? Nice to have you up here.
Hey, Dot. Avni sent me an invitation to come to the space. Normally I'm in Shabbat. I'm being a bad Jew today. So what's up, everybody? And also, Avni is British, not Australian. So like 20 of the things you introed her with were like very much so Australian things, including the whole like good day mate and dingoes live in Australia, not Britain. So I don't know, just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know. I'm just
See, Barbie, I've been telling him, but what he's trying to do is flirt with me during the space publicly. He's trying to confess his love, and I'm just allowing him to do it at this point. I can't stop him.
She took a selfie with a kangaroo yesterday. You got to be kidding me. I don't
Hold on. Is this a fact? Avni, I was being a good Jew yesterday. I made it halfway through Shabbat. But now I've given up today. I've had many technical issues in the household. So, anyways, that besides the point. What the fuck you mean? You had a picture with a kangaroo? Hold on.
Well, he was
Hold on. I'm
sending me
going.
pictures of him harnessed up, so I thought I had to return the favor.
Is this? I'm scrolling. Hold on. I'm catching up to Twitter drama and things in Twitter. Where's this picture? I don't see it. I just see the one with the girl.
This is all private messages, Barbie. Me and
Oh,
Block be
this is
doing some
you should
freaky
have a
stuff in the
private
DMs.
message shit. Come on now. Come on. What are you guys are riding kangaroos in the DMs? Y'all wild. I thought I was crazy, but all right. Happy
Well,
Saturday.
pads, if you want to know. Block, do you want to tell her about the padding you do? Yeah, it involves socks, Barbie. He sometimes puts pancakes in there too, you know, for an extra warmth, comfort kind of vibe. Do you pad anything by any chance?
No, I just purchased them, that's all.
Wait,
Really
what are you
quickly,
purchasing?
I'm sorry, ladies. Before the further exchange, really quickly, if you all want to chill, anyone wants to chill, please get in Block's DMs so we will know what you guys want to do. But yeah, that's interesting. Please continue, ladies, really briefly, please.
No, actually, I really want us to get back on track because if me and Barbie continue, this will go down a whole different route. Block will get too excited. He'll keep playing the music to cut me off. And I think everyone else wants to actually show their projects now, Block. So maybe go to the hands, go to a profile, pick on the dogs, maybe.
What's up, good dogs?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on? Look, we got good dogs actually came last. He came pause. Oh fuck. Yo, phrasing. Watch where you put your commas, sir. Look, he actually arrived at last Saturday's space, and he gave us, Good Dogs gave us some really dope alpha. Imagine owning an NFT that gives you airdrops every so often. Like, holy shit. I actually had an idea, like, yo, for all my subscribers, I'm gonna start doing airdrops when I get token deals, like when I get paid in like tokens, I'll start airdropping like subscribers. I guess I can start doing that. I can start doing that today, actually, because yeah, I'll send some HODLAY coin to my subscribers today. I'll do it at the end of the day, so if anybody wants to subscribe, like, it's only $5. It's not a crazy amount of money or anything like that. But if you guys want to subscribe, yeah, I'll start like airdropping, but I'm airdropping, a couple bucks, like $5, $10. This MFer, I'm not going to tell you how much he's going to airdrop, but holy shit, Good Dogs is it's actually like a real project, and he's actually putting real money behind it, and he's working with like big KOLs in the space, and like we're like, I'm just gonna fucking peek behind the curtain here. Like, we're actually helping him get those deals. So yeah, if you guys believe in me, if you guys believe in I don't want to say passive income, because that sounds kind of like, it's just like every time a project has promised me passive income, it's been bullshit. But so I'm not gonna say passive income. I'm just gonna say like airdrops. If you farm airdrops, then this is another airdrop that you can fucking farm. Because yeah, I don't know. I can't sing their praises enough. I'm bullish on Good Dogs. I look at their account, and I think, like, dude, we should have way more people interacting with the Good Dogs account. He GMs and GNs like hundreds of people every day. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, that account is one of the hardest working accounts in in crypto Twitter, and it doesn't get enough love. So it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do these spaces, is for that reason. Is we have all these projects that don't get the love that I think that they could get or should probably get. So yeah, I want to take glaze. Without further ado, I want to take it to Good Dogs. What's going on, Good Dogs?
Hey everybody, thanks for the intro. That's really, really helpful. I mean, you kind of said it all. That's exactly what we're trying to do. And you um you kind of helped set that up, and appreciate appreciate all the help that I've been getting from you guys. But yeah, it's we're just uh doing like a last stretch on our art right now. Like once we run all the art through the NFT generating software, there are like some weird overlaps that happened in certain cases. So we need to kind of go back and kind of fix those. But we're kind of wrapping that up right now. There's just kind of a little bit what I'm doing behind the scenes right now. And yeah.
That's awesome. Good Dog, I wanted to ask you this last time. Just connecting with the dog motif. What's the importance? You said these words. You said the importance of friendship. How does that tie into the project?
Well, we didn't get to that part yet, in the sense that you can see it from outside looking in, but like a big part of the project is based on a narrative and a lore, essentially, um that's kind of like, um we essentially like dug deep and kind of looked into historical, like ancient cultures, how they approached friendships, and kind of like a timeless, what kind of stood the test of time through like millenniums, throughout the whole like history of humanity, and how that like evolved. And we kind of tried to figure out how that's going to play out into the future, essentially, in the way that things are evolving. And we just kind of wanted to plug that, and kind of to have that lore as a part of our collection, because we think it's important. We think that in the future, even more so than today, friendships are going to be like blocks of civilization. Because now, in like especially Western societies, like where it's like extreme capitalism, people like don't really have much time, and it's kind of like that's been changing in the last, let's say, 10 to 15 years. But like traditionally, I feel like in United States, we kind of like over time kind of lost that ability to like really, really on a large scale be like good friends, like high quality friends. Things kind of got a little bit surface level and shallow in the last 50 years, because that's what served us at that point of time. And I don't think that it's going to be like that anymore. I think in the future, we are going to just need to be better friends, simply speaking. And that's kind of like part of the lore, but that's not visible yet. That's kind of, gonna come up a little bit further down.
Okay, because I wrote that down because it stuck with me. You said, I wrote down exactly what you said. You said the importance of friendship and being amazing human beings. That's very important. So I really like that. So it stuck with me. So thank you so very much for sharing that. And Rasul?
No worries. Thanks for bringing that up. I'm
Oh,
sorry that it sounds so weird, but like,
no, it doesn't.
it's really abstract. It's really out there. It's really, it's not something that we talk about enough, I think. But I think in the last 10, 15 years, we collectively all started moving in that direction. And I think it's even going to go even more so as we go more into the future, as there's more, AI and different kind of helpers in our lives where it kind of liberates us to have more free time. And I think that people are going to be looking more for a purpose and how to connect with one another. And I think that that's where that's all going to play out.
Wow, I'm excited. I'm excited for your project to see where it goes. And of course, you're in good hands with Block. And this entire community, as a matter of fact, everyone in here, you're in great hands. And so thank you so very much for sharing that and just giving us the human aspect of these projects. Because a lot of times we hear, like you said, the surface levels of some of these projects and they really don't connect. And to hear that, that's really nice. Actually, let me go to this person, Mr. Digit. Did you want to connect or say something pertaining to the project or what you've heard, or
Yeah,
what are we doing?
so I was looking at Good Dogs, and their community looks awesome. I have two questions I want to ask Good Dogs. So number one is, when's your guys' release date for the Good Dogs NFT project?
I don't have a specific target. I mean, I don't have a specific set date yet. So we're kind of waiting for a few things to line up before we set a target date. We're kind of holding off as much as possible till the end with committing to the date because of all potential, when you're building something technically complex, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. So we're just kind of trying to hold off till we feel that, we are ready to launch, and then we're gonna set a target date. So that's what I got right now.
Yeah, that's because I'm seeing on. I was going through your website and your page as well too, and what I've been noticing is that you guys done some pretty awesome art. So I mean, I'm pretty super stoked. I have your notifications on. I also give you a follow, by the way. My second question is, what makes Good Dogs different from other NFT communities?
Well, one of the things, the initial things that it's going to be one of our first utilities is what Block already mentioned when he gave me an intro. And we've been kind of we spend insane amount of time at okay, what's first utility that we're going to build, right? And it really got to the point where it got counterproductive. And as we were talking to Block and some other um, top voices and counselors from the space, that came up as an idea, and we just ran with it. And essentially, it is, you know, let's say you get 5 Good Dogs NFTs and you pay X amount of money to get them, X amount of soul. Um, we are partnering up with coins that will airdrop you a greater value of what you paid, potentially greater value. I can't, for legal purposes, say greater value. I can't promise that, but potentially greater value um, from what you paid. And so essentially, we are kind of creating a very simple, straightforward utility where you not just keep this awesome tier S art, because we really put insane amount of time to make sure that we have one of the best like our highest quality hand drawn art on Solana at the moment. So you're gonna get to keep all that, and also you're gonna get a bag that potentially exceeds the value that you just paid. So we thought that that's like an awesome like value proposal, and yeah,
That's
that's
nice.
that's it.
That's really nice. And the art is, I have to say, I zoomed in on the art and everything, and I wanted to just see what you got. It is very intricate. It is immaculate. You guys have a really good artist. And I believe the other day you said you guys were meeting with the artist or whatnot. So this is really good to see that in the space. Rasmus, do you have anything you wanted to add? Well, okay, here we go. Okay, there might have been a delay. What's up?
Yeah, guys, I'm just going out. Just thank for inviting me to the call. I'm going to chill on the streets. Just remember to follow the real Rasmur so to see the next content, guys. See you
This
soon.
is not an airport. Just go ahead and make your exit. But thank you so very much for letting us know that we can follow you. You can follow everyone else as well. Thank you
Yeah,
so
we'll follow
much.
back everyone.
Yes, I'll follow you right now. As a matter of fact, there we go. Thank you so much, guys. Thank
See
you,
you.
Erasmus, for everything. All right, what's up, Block? What's going on? Who's next? Do we have another shiller?
I love, yo, this is not an airport. Yo, where's my airport sound effect? Oh, there goes Raspberry. He's flying out of hangar 99. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this is fucking funny as shit. This is not an airport. All right, but it ain't. Look, if you got things to do, if you got we don't care about your day. We don't care that you're glad to be here. We don't care that you have to leave. Just send your message. Send your message. All right, Avni, I think you have a message to send. What is it?
Oh, I was just wanted to do your job for you and go to Gigi's.
All right, that was
So,
Avni.
yeah, Gigi's, could you tell me about yourself, what you're doing over there?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
No.
perfectly. How's Captain
No.
B&B doing?
It's doing well. Before we start, I mean, why are you? Have you seriously unfollowed me? What's going on with this? I literally check your profile and it says you're not following me. Is this some?
Yeah,
Is
don't
this
try and play
Messiah?
that trick. I know exactly who I'm following. I have like an app that detects everything. Don't
She
even.
doesn't follow anybody.
She doesn't
She's
follow
too
me,
cool
guys.
to follow people back.
She unfollowed me too, GG's. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Bro,
Maybe it's
she's
the
like
music.
6
I don't know.
DM, but she's not following me.
Well,
That's
it's not the
crazy.
pictures. You're
What
not
the
sending me
hell?
enough pictures anymore, Block, right? Okay, they were daily, they were hourly, and now they've gone to like weekly. I need more.
Wait, I sent you pictures. Is that what you unfollowed me?
Yeah, Avni, I send you so many feet pictures and you never follow me back. What's up with that?
I'll be honest, Lemmy. Feet don't do it for me. I need something else.
Holy shit,
What do you
guys!
want?
Only
Elbows?
shadows, no dick
Kneecaps?
pics. No dick pics, only dick
Yo,
shadows.
Yeah,
what
she
the
obviously
heck?
meant hand pics.
Yo.
Come on,
Oh,
get your mind out
That's
of the
my
gutter.
rule.
Let's get
No.
back in line. Let's get back in line. Okay,
He pulled
okay.
the
We
D
know
word.
we're
Holy
Degens.
shit.
We
I
are
like
totally
Dot today. Dot's the one making us all behave. She's like, everyone, calm down,
No,
take your
no,
seats.
no.
I'm the teacher.
No, I want to keep it moving. I want people. I don't want to waste people's Saturday. People could be washing clothes or out with their family members. So I just want to try to make the best use of people's time right now. So I know people have other things they could be doing right now. Udlay's like, yeah.
See, this is why I love Dot. Dot's a sweetheart. She's considering everyone. So Gigi's gone. Chill us B&B.
Yeah, before I do, I just want to say the reason why people are a bit, above average excited is because there's like more than one female on a speaker panel in the space. So that's like a first for everyone in here. That's probably a virgin. But anyways, what's going on, guys? I'm here with Captain B&B, the army down there. As you can see, the PFPs. I don't really know how to chill, but I mean, how does this work? Is it I get like a 30 sec, 60 sec? I mean, I usually don't need
You
more than
have
60.
a minute chill. Just pretend
Minute?
You just pretend you are in an elevator with Elon Musk and you are talking about your project. Make it cool, make it precise, make it fun, make it interesting. Go.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, listen. This might be the craziest 60 seconds in your life. I'm not kidding you. This is Captain BNB, the mascot of the BNB chain. The meme itself was created and named by the BNB chain, not by me, not by the virgins down there. So why is this significant? Because every mascot of every major chain, look at Pepe on ETH, 10 billion, look at Bonk on Solana, look at Brett on Base, all of them have gone to multi-billions. To be in that echelon as the mascot of any major chain is humongous, it's insane. So the mascot of the BNB chain is currently sitting at 8.5 mil, 6 months in. It's a cult community form. It has support from the 4.meme, which is equivalent of Pump.Fun from Solana. There are ecosystem players that are buying and holding this token. BNB chain are interacting. Even CZ has acknowledged this coin. I am telling you, this is a sleeper. Don't look at these Solana trenches and all these ETH things. BNB is broken all-time highs, one of the best performing altcoins. The mascot of the chain, Captain BNB, 6.5 months in, is going to be the Floki of this bull run. It's the next biggest SPX emerging cult. I am telling you, if you're listening to this, you should take 20 seconds of your day, click into TG, follow our daily spaces or VC. I am so convinced that this is going to be the fucking next sender, 3 to 500x potential. I was very early with Nero from 10 mil to 1.5 billion. And I'm telling you right now, this is going to be next. Check it out, Captain BNB, the mascot of the BNB chain. Thank you very much.
Yo! What? Oh my gosh, that was masterclass. I love that. That got me excited. Oh my gosh. This
Wait,
is
how
what
excited?
we're doing.
Wait, hold on. How excited? Can you shoot me a DM? Wait, hey.
Really? No, oh my gosh, very nice. I loved it. Nice, precise, straight to the point. I love that. See, this is what is that's a real shield. Thank you so very much for that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna shoot you a follow and the rest of your fam down there because that was just straight up amazing.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
What's your floor price again? Did you mention your floor price?
Wait, this is not an NFT. This is a meme coin.
I know, but what is the floor price?
Floor price. I mean, what does that mean? Like, what was the all-time low?
All-time low, all-time high.
What's the market
yeah.
cap?
Okay.
Market cap. Yeah. I'm
oh,
sorry,
the market cap. Okay, she's talking about floor prices, bro. Like.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, so current market cap 8.5 mil. All-time high was 65 mil. We had that week one. We had actually had like the Tate brother. Everyone was buying this coin. CSS Becker. We had 300 million on-chain volume. But then that happened in February, and since then we've been just going down. But the fun part is that we actually doubled our holder count from 6,000 holders to almost 14.5 since those 6 months. And I mean, just look at our chart. Look at the daily. I think that will tell a picture. It resembles really like as if you look at SPX Mog Giga, which is 6 months in, like our chart is like mimicking to a T. And everyone who follows Murad or knows about him knows his thesis that he doesn't touch coins that are less than 6 months. And there's a reason, because if you really want those cult network effects community coins, you have to understand. So for me, like all jokes aside, the narrative here is S tier. It's like the only missing link as the mascot of BNB, which is a major OG chain. And then the only thing was missing was the community. The community is now formed. You could see them down there. It's a cult. You have the BNB borders. I was on a Binance space the other day. Many Binance angels are recognizing us. Many BNB ecosystem people are actually buying and publicly supporting. I think it's just a matter of time. And yeah, I would definitely love for you guys to just join, hop in on any one of our spaces. And honestly, I'm not here even just to chill. I'm just telling you that we're building something crazy. So if you're tired of like you can't sleep on your bags, you're flip-flopping 24/7. I've never had this much fun in a community as I've had in this community, and I'm full-time in this space, so that should say something.
Are you the dev or are you one of the founders?
I am not the dev. I'm just the guy who's in the trenches 24/7. And I don't know if you guys remember TST, which was like a test coin with CZ. It went to 500 mil in like 5 days. So everyone was turning their heads towards BNB at the time. And then came Captain BNB, which was the next, right? So everyone was thinking this is going to gigasend. It did go to 65, and then came the broccolis, the dogs, and the market nuked. But I just stuck around ever since, and just an avid core contributor and a passionate community member. And it's a CTO. Everyone is working for their bags. and we're just growing every day. So everyone is just doing whatever they can, and I'm just using my network and my resources to make sure that I'm doing what I can do to propel this forward.
Nice. You're doing a really good job, by the way. Good job.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up. Keep up.
And you have a nice voice. I just want to give you a nice compliment there, just like a professional. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
so sweet. Thank you. The reason why I said PFP and like instead of saying market cap, because those PFPs, those are immaculate, like on the timeline. Like, wow, those are like, they stand out. So do you think the project is going to go veer towards NFTs later? Is that why you guys are rocking these PFPs, or?
I mean, reason number one, obviously, as the mascot of the BNB chain, we have a mission to be the biggest onboarding tool for the BNB chain, and we are actually one of the biggest top protocols to publicly bridge as many investors over to BNB as Captain BNB has done. And two is for Unity. Three, we have actually the IP rights for the Captain BNB IP brand and everything. But it's mostly for like a cult-ish vibes, and as you said, it definitely it gives an entrance mark when we show up in a space. So yeah.
Nice. I think Miss Barbie has something she wanted to ask. What's up, Barbie?
No, I just want to show.
Okay, 1 second, dear. No problem.
That was
No
so
problem.
savage. Damn, she was like, I just want to chill.
Like, no.
Holy shit.
Listen. To be fair, one of the guys who pushes BNB on a regular basis, or Captain BNB, is a contestant on my show. It's Tax. So I mean, I hear all about the BNB project, and I'm very familiar with it. So I'm sorry. I just wanted to put my hand up. So I was being like, patient, in line, being courteous, and yeah,
She said courteous. Damn.
go buy Captain BNB. Not financial advice. Do your own research.
Yo, what the hell? I didn't know she was a BNB support. Let's fucking go, guys.
So they're a pretty cool group, Barbie. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, like I said, I'm not fully endorsing it. I don't own any myself, but I mean, I hear all about it, and I've heard nothing but good things. I'm just really tight with my hands and meme coins, So, but I haven't. They're all over the fucking timeline. They're everywhere. And they show up. They show up as a group.
Barbie, how can you see? You literally said all the things that every meme coin wants. You were showing up on the timeline. You only heard positive things. We're still around 6 months in. You haven't grabbed a bag. Like, guys, listen. One sentence. I'm not gonna take your time, but like, in a bull market, in the meme coin, like I'm only in memes. Like, I don't give a shit about anything else. This is what I don't want to say I know, but like I'm definitely in the trenches. You want to be buying something in an anticipation of what's coming. You don't want to be buying after the fact. Like, how many times have you seen a chart just go slowly, seamlessly, it's dead or silent, but all of a sudden it's exploding? The reason why I know this will explode is because we had 300 mil volume the first week on chain, zero exchanges. That tells you that many others that bridged over to BNB for the first time, just because we understood, holy shit, the mascot of the BNB chain, the meme itself was created by BNB chain, not by me, guys. Look at the BNB, Captain BNB. They commented under CZ's post that it's time to unleash, and then they commented this token. So narrative is insane. It's like Pepe, Bonk, Brett. It's in that echelon, in that category. The only reason why it's sub 10 mil is only because the market is still choppy. But watch when this market gets confidence. There's always going to be a next Giga, a next Nero, a next SPX. This is going to be one of them, hands down. And this is still early. Like, my average entrance is around these levels, but we've been just buying 20 mil, 30 mil, 40 mil, and DCing down. So this is the absolute like low tier bottom where everyone can get in and join on this journey. So my bad. I'm gonna stop shilling. I want to hear.
No, that's good. I like that. We needed that. She put the fire under you.
No, you know what? Hey, listen, please don't take it offend. Like, the thing is, I'm just not a huge meme coin investor, to be quite frank. I like utility, so I'll take.
Are you gonna shill a utility now?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Barbie. Go for it.
Damn.
Yeah,
all right.
I mean, yeah, no, and again, don't take offense. Nobody should take offense. That's just my personal strategy, like, I'm in the DGen trenches, but I'm not really in the trenches. I'll be straight the fuck up. I've already lost way too much money in the trenches for my comfort level. So I just like stick to like slow games instead of trying to get, you know, the millions overnight. But I don't want to. I guess it's a show space, so I'm gonna just go for it. But
She gets also 60 seconds, right? Like me. This is no discrimination, right? I want to be here for this. All right.
Yeah, for sure. So, I'm working with a project right now called Clown. I hopped on the team because I really, really like what they're doing. And although it sounds like a meme coin, it gives kind of the meme coin vibes. Clown is actually a platform that was created by a set of ICP guys. And they essentially, what they have done is they've created a platform for anyone who wants to be a KOL or make money off of posting. They get projects that want eyes on them, and those projects will give an allocation to the platform. And so when you go on the platform, they'll give you like some criterias to add to any post that you're posting about. And of course, you can go in, research the projects. One thing I found about ICP is that a lot of the projects that are currently on ICP are actually like very much so projects that are. I got the dinosaur back here. What's it called? There are a lot of projects that actually have utility or actually have purpose. There's some actual tech behind them. It's not an idea. A lot of the time, these projects, if they have a coin or as something that they're doing, they've already built what they're putting out there. So, anyways, the short form of what Clown is essentially it's an influencer temp agency. So if you want to make money off posts and you're creative, you're a content creator, but you're not monetized on X yet, you're able to go in, take a project, post about it, and then you take that URL and plug it into the Clown website. And with their AI system, they'll check your analytics and you get paid based off the engagement that those posts run. So whether you are a KOL looking to make money and you are monetized, fantastic, you'll probably make a lot more. But if you're not monetized on X, it's definitely, it's definitely an opportunity for you to make a little extra change on it. And that's the thing. And if you are a project and you want eyes on you, but you don't want to overpay KOLs, you want to pay based on actual real engagement, real analytics, this is a way to not break your marketing bank and actually get results from those posts.
Can you
Wait.
after the jump?
What if I'm a KOL and I want to get overpaid? Do you have an option for that?
Actually, I was talking to these guys about that and taking it the next step because we want to make it fair market for everyone involved. But let's say there are KOLs, like I've been talking to them about getting people signed up, and that if projects say, hey, actually, we want to use the analytics from this profile, we want to use this profile. Let's say you are a KOL in the background, we already have kind of a contract set up with you based on whatever your price point is for posting or whatever your packaging system is, and then being able to kind of offer that out. But right now they're just focused on the one side of it. This project's been around now. They started about a year and a half ago, but they actually launched the platform about 6 months ago. And I just started using the posting part of the system. And I'm not making money that's life changing at the moment, but some of the guys that are on there are making anywhere between like 50, 60 bucks a day, all the way up to like 150, 200 bucks a day. So, and that's just from posting and based on engagement. So there's definitely, some really cool stuff there. You don't have to post everything that's on there. You can choose projects that are on there that, appeal to you and what you're doing, or what, appeals to your mantra, and then just focus on that instead. But especially for people who have been on X and still aren't monetized, are looking to, my biggest thing is like the people who are looking to become KOLs, don't know how to negotiate deals, don't have enough engagement just yet. They want to start their portfolio or their resume in that kind of work, and just don't have the ability to do the business side of it, but do have a creative content side. or content creation side, which is quite often the case. There's a lot of people who are extremely artistic but don't have business sense, and that's not a shot. That's just a general, right side, left side of the brain type thing. This really kind of just helps everyone work together to make something out of what they're doing. And if you're building, on this, you don't have to be monetized on X. Like I said, you don't even have to be verified on X. As long as you're getting that engagement, right? So there's a huge portion of like the Nigerian crowd who can't go into spaces and talk because the majority of us will tune them out. Let's be serious about it. A lot of us will be like, oh, another Nigerian show. But yeah, anyways.
Yo, it's fucked up, but that. Oh, god damn it! Am I really
It's
about to
true.
say
It's
this?
true,
Yes,
right?
I
Like,
am. I'm about to say.
no,
Yo, what, Barbie?
no, I was just gonna say, like, and I've talked to some of the Nigerian community. They're aware, like, it's like it's kind of a shitty thing, but it's just one of, as soon as a lot of us hear an accent, a lot of us tune out, right? Like, so like I totally get it, but this is also a way for the app to utilize their skills, because a lot of them are skilled at replying and posting and creating content, and without having to stress about being in the space and trying to talk to people and get them to buy shit. Like, just go on, create your content, and get your reach.
Yeah, people don't like accents, especially third world country accents. But me, I love accents. I absolutely love accents. Put another shrimp on. Yeah, dude, I fucking love that shit, man. I absolutely love it. HODLAY comes in here. He's like, "Ay, I fucking love it. I fucking love it." So yeah, dude, accents galore. Give me all the accents. If you're Indian and you come up here, I'm buying whatever you're selling. I'm buying whatever you're selling. You can dump on me all day long. Pause. You can dump them bags. I don't care. I got my money's worth when you gave me the accent. Yeah, dude, I fucking love it.
Do you really mean that, Block?
Of course, 100%.
Pull it out, Akron. Pull it out.
Block, sir, please buy the Captain Premium beer for $8.50. Very big discount right now, sir. Very big discount. Only
Can you say? Can you say you break it, you buy just once?
What?
Can you say you break it, you buy?
You break it, you buy. You can buy the floor for $8.50. Honestly, Barbie, a very good shield, but you actually mentioned your kid was a dinosaur and you lost me right there.
I was like, what kind of dinosaur you got?
Gigi's, I'm sorry, but you're not saying it correctly, okay? You break it, you buy it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't forget to buy a bag of HODLAY. Don't forget.
Lenny, what did you want me to say to you? Please tell
We
me.
need a bando shell with the
Right
Indian
now, it's
accent.
very good price. Best price you're going to get. Very best.
Honestly, best price. I've actually bought the entire floor. So as soon as you guys on this space will bite up the chart, I will immediately cheat for a 2x.
It's so low, it's like buying 2 floors or 3. You might get 3 floors.
Okay, but some Indians do actually sound like me because I am technically Indian. That's my background. And Block apparently loves my accent, don't you, Block?
Absolutely. Listen, I got to. I actually have. Look, man, HODLAY Coin did sponsor the space, but I have some. I have a. Fuck, dude. I gotta come clean. I gotta come clean. I've been moonlighting, all right? I actually have a secondary sponsor for the space. They're huge in the space. So I'm sorry, HODLAY, but I have to play a commercial. They made me do it, and I apologize for this, but yeah, here we go.
If you're wondering,
Is this really the best price on Kodak film?
you're not at Walmart. At Walmart, a 24 exposure roll of Kodak 135 print film is just $2.68 every day. And you'll always find low prices, real savings on the items you want. That's our promise and our commitment to you. That's why Walmart continues to roll back prices whenever we can. Maxell audio tape, a 2-pack was $4.47. Now it's rolled back to just $3.67 every day.
I'm going to Walmart. That's the Walmart way.
All right, guys, that's the Walmart way. Maxell audio tape, 367. Kodak film, very inexpensive. For all your tape and film needs, definitely go to Walmart. Thanks, HODLAY. I appreciate you allowing. I appreciate you allowing that, dude. I definitely do. I appreciate you allowing that. So let's take it back to Avni. What's going on?
I have tape and film needs, but I don't have a Walmart in the UK. So if I send my tapes to you, will you promise not to watch them?
I'm watching every single one. I'm making copies. I'm sending them to the boys. Yeah, don't send me your tapes. No one in here should ever send me. Dude, don't send me anything. Send me tokens. I'm dumping. Send me NFTs. I'm dumping. Send me tapes. I'm watching. Like it's grimy over here, man. We got we're just trying to get it how we live. We're just trying to get it how we live. We're just a bunch of bando kids. We're just a bunch of bando kids. We're just trying to get it how we live.
Barbie looks like the one that's gonna send us some tokies. So I don't know. Hey, Barbie. Yo.
What's up? What am I sending you?
Tokens. Send us all the tokens you possibly can. We will KOL. Wait, hold on. So just real quick, your project that you're talking about that you joined the team for, they basically judge the payments off of what now? Is it if the engagement? So if my tweet gets good engagement, I'll get a certain amount of pay. Is that how it works? I got confused on that part.
Yeah, exactly. So essentially their AI will like pick up how much engagement you've received on that particular post, and based on like the allocation for that particular project, it will pay you out. So for example, like right now, I think you have way more followers than me and probably a much higher like I haven't hit my 5 million yet or whatever. So obviously you have a way higher following than I do. You probably have way higher engagement than I do. But yeah, like you're pretty much, let's say if you were to do each of the allocations per day and like pop out like 10 posts off this clown website, and plug those posts in, you could be making like, yeah, like anywhere. I have to go look on my computer, but it's generally about almost $200 a day that you could be making, especially if you have great engagement. And that's outside of like X engagement. For the people who aren't even monetized on X, like, yeah, it's super awesome for building up, because I definitely right now, based off what I see for people who just hit that like 5 million impressions mark on X, I think people make like what, like $50 or something like that, $60 a month, something relatively low. And I'm pretty much making the same thing already without having the 5 million impressions, just based off the like posts and stuff that I've been doing on my timeline, just promoting projects. And I make like little videos and stuff for these projects. But yeah, like I said, like a lot of I haven't done for all the projects, but all the projects that I have done for, I'm like, oh, this is actually like good tech. Like I'm actually working for several projects at the same time without having to lock in and only work for them or only represent them. And you can pick and choose what you want to rep. I don't know if that answered your question. I kind of ramble.
No, that's good. That's good. That's like almost $5,000 a month, just for posting like once a day or something like that. Like, yeah, I think that's I don't know, like big account. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, and the cool thing is like it's not like, oh, you post and then it's like, okay, you just only get it for that day. I'm pretty sure, and this is actually one of the questions I'm gonna ask tomorrow, because we started doing like kind of AMA / like project updates through my account Thursdays and Sundays. So tomorrow I have like a space that I'm running with them. One of my questions is like, how do we know when the post goes stale? But my posts will stay like earning for like up to a week, pretty much, as long as there's engagement on it. So I'm not sure if it's based on the time frame. I'm not sure if it's based on the time frame that the allocation, because sometimes, like, let's say I'm a project and I want to put my project on the platform and pay for the engagement. I can say, okay, here's like the allocation that I'm willing to put up over the next 2 weeks. What's it called? Yeah, so pretty much, like, if it's over 2 weeks, this is my question for tomorrow. I don't have the answer for this, but something that's on my list tomorrow to ask. Let's say it's like 2 weeks that they're running. I think at the end of their 2-week campaign, that's when the post stops earning. So if that makes sense.
But a lot of these people will re-up and they'll continue to go in. Currently, they just have ICP projects, but this is why I'm bullish on it. Like, there's two sides of this that I'm kind of showing. If you want to get in on the token, fantastic. I got in at 500,000. We hit all-time high 1 million this week, and after 2 weeks, I see this going up. Definity, which is the company that basically runs the ICP network, is like putting eyes on this right now. We just got put on the Definity website, so that's massive because they have a couple $1 billion to allocate out. So, and the way I look at this and the way that I'm trying to press the team, and they're pretty much very much so open to doing this, is that not to limit to crypto projects, but to open up actually to all brands, all marketing. And currently you're getting allocation in either Clown or the allocation of the tokens that they're giving you. Some of them even will give you Bitcoin, but we may start, well, not we may, we are going to start opening it. I'm not going to show you guys. Saturday afternoon at the ranch. Anyway, we're thinking about doing like USDC allocation. So if a regular brand or company wants to come in, they'll just do a USDC allocation, and then we're earning USDC. So depending on what the project is or whatever. So this, on the flip side of like, if you want to involve yourself in the token, like this is kind of where we're going. And the way I'm looking at it is this is like a temp agency for influencers that are budding, influencers that are established, but also influencers that are budding. This can go super big. This can go from being like a $5 million project, a $10 million project, $50 million project to a $1 billion project. We're breaking into the influencer and advertisement spectrum. It's a $1 billion industry, and if we're doing it right, we're helping everyone in the right way. So yeah.
Are there any fees, Barbie? And are we connecting our accounts to the Clown interface, or how does that work? Or do we have to hashtag like give rep or something like that?
Yeah, so essentially you create like your account. I use if you go to the website, and I'll post it in a second here, if that's okay. But if you go, I made an Oicy wallet, and then you plug your X account in through their API. You connect in, but then also, so when I make a post, I take the URL from that post, I copy it, and then I plug it into, like I paste it into the post system. So not every single one of my posts is going through their platform, right? Because I might just be posting and shit posting. It has nothing to do with any of the projects. But the posts that I take that are specifically geared for whatever the advertisement is, I take that, I plug it into the Clown system, and it goes from there. And like, I'll be straight up with you guys, the setup takes a second, but as soon as you're set up and you get it, it's like it takes no time at all. It's literally copy paste. So yeah, it's the first initial getting of it is takes a second. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but yeah, working on being a little more user friendly and all of that. Sorry, go ahead.
Fees. What about fees? Are there any fees or any type of thing that we should know about, like the underlying fees for these, or do they get does Clown get paid from what we produce or whatnot?
So there is not really like, okay, so there's a few options. They have what's called a printer, and it will give you like a certain amount of extra payout if you want to upgrade it. So I upgraded my printer. It cost me 5 ICP, which is like roughly about $25 to $30. And I've already basically seen the return on that in like 2 weeks, and I'm not like crazy posting. You can pay for this upgrade and that upgrade, but I've just been testing with minimal amount of upgrade. But if you're not upgrading, it's fine as well. So like, you can just basically treat it like a game, because the more posts that you have running, the more like money you're making essentially. So like the first couple of posts that I made, I think I was calculating, I looked at it and it was like, I think I was making like 1 penny every like 45 minutes or something. Like, it's not gonna change my life clearly, but like after now I'm doing that in like maybe a couple minutes. You know what I mean? So, and as I move on and as I continue posting, it's gonna give me more. So it's like the more I play, it's like a game, right? Like the more you play, the better your stats are, the better your payout is. I can reinvest my earnings to upgrade my printer so I can start rolling up faster. There's little like things to it to help you. Some of the guys, like I said, like my printer right now, and it's kind of hard because I'm like explaining this to you, but until you kind of see it, it's a little bit hard to like understand what I'm saying. But like my printer is at like a 65x. So everything that I would normally be earning is at 65x. Some of the guys have like a 200x printer. And like, again, they're making like 50 to 60 bucks a day, and it maybe costs them like, let's say like 200, 300 bucks at the beginning to get there, but they're already making that back. So it's just really depending on like what your budget is, what you have to put towards this. It's really what you want to put into this. But I see this as a massive thing. And for me, this is deeper than crypto. These guys have basically created, like I said, like an influencer agency that you can just go in, have like no experience, and attempt to start making money. And while you're building your account, or if you already have an account, great, fantastic, your engagement is up. But for the people who don't have that following, who don't have that engagement already set up, I mean, it's a massive opportunity as well. I mean, if you've got a bunch of followers, you've got crazy engagement, I mean, like you're out the gate, you're gonna make money off of this for sure.
Okay, so it basically depends on your hustle, like the individual's hustle. That's pretty neat. I like that. Sometimes people are ahead of the class or ahead of the game, and they don't have to get slowed down by, those who do want to, like, just chill a little bit in their posting and stuff. Block is a beast. Block is a beast. So, oh my gosh, this is something you probably definitely want to check out. What do you think, Block?
Yeah, dude. I like the idea of finding other projects to work on. Like I don't see a lot of projects, but I work with projects to build awareness in the space, to give them a community of people who may or may not be interested. But that awareness, right? That awareness is important. Brand recognition, all that stuff is basically what I do. So being able to give people more projects to look at is a win, and being able to work with more projects is also a win. So it's a win-win for me, especially if I wasn't joking about the overpaid. Like KOLs make a ridiculous amount of money in the space, and so yeah, dude, like if there's a way to like up it a little, like I'm like, I don't know, sound like I'm spoiled, but I am. I'll own it. That's fine. I'm spoiled as hell. Yeah, I'm super fucking spoiled. Shout out to HODLAY. But yeah, dude, I definitely think if KOLs like myself who already get paid to work with projects start working with Clown, I think it's a win-win for everybody, because everybody gets more like, I guess, just awareness, recognition, especially the smaller accounts, because I know when I see accounts that are working with a certain project that I'm working with, I engage with those accounts. I don't care about check marks. I don't care about, I follow them. Gigi's up here shilling. Lemmy was up here shilling. I went ahead and followed everybody that came in from them, from their their communities, right? So I think it's a win-win for everybody involved, right? Everybody gets more engagement, everybody gets more awareness, more eyes on their projects, and more money. I should have just led with that. Yeah, give me more money. If I can help other people make more money, yeah, dude. I think that's how we should be running in the 99 and the 2000. Let's take it to Avni. I'm actually curious, what are your thoughts on the project, Avni?
Well, I already know everything about the project because I'm a total nerd, but I'm not care what the project is. It sounds really He can admit his love for me all he likes. likes. I don't care anymore. What
Wild
do you
behavior.
think about Barbie? Do you think you'd invest in this project? Would you maybe cop a few ads, post them on your timeline?
Perhaps. The next time you guys, when Block does that, I just turned on the, I went up to the arrow at the top just to hear what Avni had to say, and I got a caption, closed caption, so happy. Yeah, I think the project is nice. I think it has a lot of potential. Like Block said, a lot of KOLs in this space are, spoiled. We're spoiled not because, of the money necessarily, only or whatever, but because we work hard. We work hard. We try to hustle to find these different ways to bring more awareness of crypto, awareness of the meme coins, the NFT circle and circuits, or whatever you want to call it. So we do work. A lot of us work extremely hard. It's not as easy as like, oh, just KOL, just be an influencer. It's not that easy just with words, but it takes a lot out of you. It takes a lot to be here. So when HODLAY said earlier that he was thinking about, at the aspect of the KOL, I think that's great. I think that's really good because it's something that I think, especially if you spend a lot of time in this space, why not get monetized for your account? Why not look for other ways for, to add value and bring value back to crypto Twitter? Why not?
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason not to. Like, there's no reason not to. Yo, we've actually, I haven't had a chance to actually grill any. Can we get some shitty projects up here, please? I need to grill somebody. We've had some really good projects. I actually can't shit on anybody right now. We've had
Stop.
Captain BNB. What?
You've been doing it all day, this entire space. What are you talking about? Hello, me, Avni. You've been muting me and everything.
I've got no idea what you're talking about. We had Captain BNB up here. We've had the Bando. Yo, one thing. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Let me. You're about to get it, motherfucker. You're about to get it. Listen. Someone DM'd. I'm not gonna tell you who. They can tell you if they want. I'm not gonna tell you. Someone DM'd me and they were like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they sent me your token. Tell me what's going on with your token? Are you guys, yeah, laugh it up, buddy. What is going on with it? Are you guys, like, what are you guys doing with it? I feel like having 0.24 floor on your NFTs is, like, that's good for at the moment. Like, that's pretty good for how NFTs are looked at. That's good for how NFTs are. People, I'm joking about the dumping. Like, I pretty much just hold everything. I don't dump shit. But people, I joke about it because it's true for most of the space. Like, it's like a running gag, right? Like, everybody dumps whenever they get something and it's worth $1, right? Oh, it went up $1. Oh, it went up 0.05%. Oh, I'm dumping because of I think it's the pump fund. Like, dude, we're the pump fund generation now. Like, yo, everything's gonna get rugged as soon as it bonds. If it does, yo, it'll get rugged at 85% of bond because people are like, oh, it's gonna get rugged after bond. I'm gonna get in first. Yeah, dude. So I gotta ask you, what in the hell are you guys? What are you doing with your token? Did you make a token as a LARP, like for fun? Like, I need to know what's going on, Lemmy. You gotta tell me what's going on
with the Bando token, right?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what the Bando token.
Yeah, no, it was one of the community members. Trap made a post saying, "Who wants to make a bags token and give me the royalties?" So George took it upon himself. Thumbs up, guy 420, and he made it. So it's just all community members right now holding the floor. It's all organic. We're not market making it. It's just, to show love to Trap, the artist, and our president. So that's all it is. And it's a slow cook. So that's it. But hopefully some future utility. We're throwing around the idea of doing like you burn some tokens for some rare traits that you can only get by burning tokens. So that'll be pretty cool. I have some in my Phantom wallet specifically for that.
It's a slow cook. Yeah, you guys are definitely You guys have definitely got it in the crock pot, and you just set that shit to go for like 3 days. And I guess when it's done, it's gonna be all tender and fall off the bone, morsels. Yeah, sure. All right. I'm running with it. I'm running with it. But holy shit, dude. I'm glad. I'm so glad you did not come up here shilling a token. But yeah, anybody who says, yeah, it's just a community token, I actually fuck with that because, dude, most tokens, they just go to zero after a few. How long? Wait, hold on. How long has the token been out? As out of curiosity.
Like 2 days, maybe 3 days. 3 days tonight, something like that.
Okay. Okay. All right. If it doesn't dump by hell later tonight, then I might consider buying a bag.
Yo. Yeah, also,
Yo.
guys, real trenchers rock Bando PFPs. I have to add that. We have some fucking
Okay.
big dogs in there. Big dogs. Actual trenchers in the trenches 24/7. Running on pulse, running on new pairs. We're degens, bro. Max degen mode in the Bando.
Yo, somebody who retweets the space and drops like, I don't know, 50 comments, I'll give you a bando. I don't know who it's gonna be. You retweet the space 3 times and give me 150 comments, and I'll give you a bando. I actually bought 4 of them, so I'm gonna do a giveaway. I gotta yeah, I gotta get my value from you guys. You guys gotta yeah, you gotta retweet. Gotta retweet. Gotta give me some comments, and I'll pick someone. One lucky user to get a Bando kid. All right, one lucky user gets a Bando kid. Let's see. We got a bunch of hands up. I don't want to go to any of these people.
And before you go to them, Block, I just wanted to say appreciate you guys for having me up. I have to bounce now. It's kind of late my time, but it was a very cool show, and thank you for having us. I've shot you all a follow, and let's fucking get it. The bull run is in front of us, and best of the days ahead. So wish you guys the best. Let's get it.
All right. That was GG's only heading out of hangar 69 420. We shall see him on a later date. I hope he comes back to another space. This was great. Actually, a really good chill. I wanted so bad to be able to just shit all over him, but he actually did a really good job. He did he had a solid shill. Dude, Dot was rough on him too. You have 60 seconds, go. He did it. Yo, shout out to him. We'll see you next time, bro. We'll see you next time. Thanks for pulling up. I appreciate you.
Those are the best. The big Skirpy spaces. I was co-host.
Facts, man. Facts. Yo, the Skirpy spaces were actually really solid. Yo, the Alex spaces were the ones that I actually learned how to like be informative as well as entertaining. Probably more entertaining, because the informative stuff, it's really difficult. But the entertainment stuff, it's easier for me. But the Skirpy spaces were something where I could actually okay, this is more like the chill and chill vibes. I like that. I like that a lot. So I learn. It's crazy because you can go to a bunch of different spaces and learn different things from each space, which is actually, I don't know. I guess that's what spaces are for. Fuck it, right? That's what spaces are for. Still have a bunch of hands up. I still don't want to go to any of these guys. But I will. I actually will. I'm just kidding. You guys know. I want. Dude, I love going to people. And saying, "What are your thoughts on this?" And then rugging them with music. I mean, what else is there? What better joy is there in life than rugging people with music? Let's take it back to Lemmy, and then we'll go to someone else. What's up, Lemmy?
Yo, the dev of the Bando coin just got home. He's about to join the space. George, thumbs up, guy.
No, don't do that.
Yes,
Don't fucking
bro.
do
He's a legend.
Jesus
He
Christ.
turned $1,000 into $1 million in one trade, bro. He's a legend in the trenches.
Okay. Tell him to do it with Bando coin.
Yeah, for real. He's
Tell him
working
to
on it.
do it with Bando
Is
coin.
his name Powder? Is his name Powder?
Nah, Powder's the homie too, though. But George is thumbs up guy 420. He's got a gold AK PFP. Can't miss him.
Okay, we'll bring him up. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. This is the funniest space.
The comings and goings, you know?
Right.
Figure eight.
George is the man.
George is the man. We got you. Thank you
Okay.
so much for that.
We got, well, shit, dude, we got Avni with her hand up. I feel like I haven't heard from her at all today. What's going on, Avni?
Oh, well, I was just curious how many bots Odin had, and I'm actually surprised I'm finishing my sentence. Oh my God, okay. Odin, could you tell me?
We have at least 10.
How many, yeah, that's actually a good question, Avni. How many, fuck, Jesus Christ. How many telegrams, I almost said Discord. How many telegrams are you in at the moment?
So at the moment, we are breaking the 6,000 number. So, no. Fuck. 16,000.
What the? What?
Yeah, dude, we're working. We're working. When you don't see us, we're steady working, dude. We're not here to fuck around. We're not here to play around, bro. I know there's crypto, everything's all fun and games, but we're not playing, man. Fuck all these scammers. We're protecting everybody, and with all these great partnerships we're steady partnering up with, we're gonna continue growing, man. Odin will become a household name in the crypto space.
That is wild. Like, I don't know if you guys realize this. 16,000 for a project that doesn't have VC like giving them millions of dollars to like, you know, be everywhere, and like that's a feat. How many?
Exactly. Huh? Yeah, everything's raw, man. Just fucking raw. We don't pay no codes. We don't pay no fucking influencers. Like, it's just straight fucking raw. Like, dude, we're just motivated, man. We know the potential Odin has, and we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Plain and simple. No matter who gets in our way, it's war, man. Where we are going to prevail. Shout out Prevail. But yeah, man, Odin.
Yeah, I actually fuck with Odin because like one of the biggest problems in the space is like, okay, what I learned as a like in Web 2 as a Web 2 business person, whatever, like it is you find a hole and then you fill that hole and then people pay you money, right? Don't ask me what I did for work, but you find that void and you just stuff that void full, right? You just stuff it and you stuff it and you stuff it until it's full and you can't stuff anything more inside it, right? So what they're doing at Odin Tools is they found a void, which is people bundle and then they rug the shit out of people by bundling these projects. I don't know if you guys don't know what bundling is, you should, but if you don't, you're basically buying all the supply. You're buying like 85-90% of supply on 20 to 40 wallets. Sometimes some bundlers have more wallets, but at least 20 wallets. You're bundling 60% to 90% of the supply, and then you pay a bunch of KOLs, you do this, you do that. Token price goes up once you start marketing it a little bit. Token price goes up, and every single buy that comes in, you just start looking at those wallets, and dude, these guys are like, if you bundle, you're probably poor, you're probably a poor person, and you need money. So you're like, holy shit, dude, let me sell this shit. Dude, the market cap goes to, like I said earlier, it goes to 85% of bond on pump fund, and all of a sudden it's back to 4K market cap, right? So it's like, how did that happen? Well, it wasn't everybody selling at the same time. Nobody said anything in the Discord server or in the Telegram server or on an X space. It was a bundle, and it's actually happened to me a few different times where I'm on a space promoting a token for someone who's paid for a space, or which is why I can't, like, dude, I had to stop doing that shit, because like it makes me look so shitty when I'm talking about a project and I'm promoting it and I'm like, yo, we're all in this, and I get my, not only do I get rugged myself, my whole community, dude, everybody in the space that's buying the token because I'm like telling them to buy it, we're gonna run this shit up, and they all get rugged. So, and that's because of bundles. It's literally because of bundles. People who, and bundling isn't bad. Like, bundling is not a bad thing. But when it's just like guns aren't bad. Guns are not inherently bad. It's just, it's whoever's hands they're in, right? So if the person who's doing the bundling has bad intentions, then yeah, you're going to get rugged. But if the person who's bundling is who what's that what's the Matt Fury meme on fucking, it's Brett. If the Brett is the one project that actually, yo, the Brett project showed me that bundling was a good thing. And I was like, because I actually had my, I had some biases against bundling, but yo, Brett project, like, they bundled like 75-80% of the project, and then they locked it up, they held it forever, they're still holding a bunch of it, and they called it supply control. And I was like, yo, that's actually genius. Hold all the supply so nobody can like rug each other. 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get bundle rugged, but that other 10% of the time, it's the community rugging itself. Like, the community is dumping on each other and playing PvP. It's just, it doesn't work out, right? It's actually pretty terrible. Like, it sucks. Like, that's all I gotta say. That shit sucks. So the thing about Odin Tools that actually got me wanting to work with them is like, yo, these guys are actually like filling an actual need in the space for positive bundles, and actually making it like a good thing in the space again, because at the moment bundles are like terrible. So yeah, Odin has their work cut out for them, but I think they can do it because they're, like I say, like, they're in all these telegrams. One thing about Odin I will say is they're everywhere. They're really hard work, always in spaces, always doing something positive for the space. That's one of the things. Same things I said about Good Dogs always being here, always wanting to not wanting to extract but wanting to give to the space. I have to say about Odin Tools. So yeah, give us a quick shill, Odin Tools. All right, that was quick as hell. That was the flash.
They have a
Wait.
delay. They have a delay.
Oh, really? Oh, go
Make
ahead,
it
Odin.
Short and sweet, man. We have the best Telegram moderator bot that you will need for your Telegram if you plan to have a thriving community. With over 16,000 protected communities in only 4 months, we are on track to protect all of the crypto spaces, meme coins, and NFT communities from all the scammers and impersonators trying to drain the community wallets. With huge partnerships such as RaidShark with 10,000 users and Skeleton with 30,000 users, we are expanding rapidly. Not only expanding, but we are growing our community through the partnerships. Because if you're smart, and those numbers I just mentioned, that's more visibility we have on top of the usages we are already getting. So why Odin? Why not Safeguard or Protector? Well, if they would have been performing their job as they should have, then we wouldn't have created this beast of a bot. Dude, bro, all these moderator bots, they're letting in scammers, impersonators. They were draining the communities. So we found the problem and we became the solution. So it's our mission to protect all of the communities by offering them a free top of the line moderator bot, which is called Heimdall. Now, this isn't your regular anti-spam bot. So all the deleted names and spammers, they actually go into a database where they are permanently banned from any community that is protected by our Heimdall anti-spam bot. So not only do you get a kick-ass bot protecting your community, but within that same bot, you will have access to a large variety of marketing bots such as rank boost, volume bots, market makers, and the list goes on. So, ladies and gentlemen, with amazing tech and amazing partnerships, we will become a household name by the end of the year. I can promise you that. So, whatever you do with this alpha information I'm giving you, it's in your hands. I just gave you the formula. What you do with it is all up to you. But now, for those of you who actually, listen to your mom and use the brain that she gave you, then click the link I provided above and use that anti-spam bot for your Telegram. So that way we can welcome you through the gates of Valhalla. So thank you, Block. Thank you, everybody in here. And look, man, the name is Odin, Norse god, huge lore. I created Valhalla. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to enter the gate, you got to pass by through me first. So thank you, Block. Thank you, everyone. You have a blessed day.
That's nice. What a shill. Love it. That wasn't even a shill. That was just like information. Thank you so
It's
very
alpha.
much. It's alpha. I hate that word, but yeah, that's alpha. It's been overused. Why, Block? Why has it been? But I wanted to ask really quick, Odin. I think you spoke briefly about Freya or Freya.
Freya, yes, ma'am.
Yes. Could you tell us a wee bit about that? What you guys are working on?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Freya, as I mentioned before, we're partnered with Raid Shark. Well, it is actually powered by them. They gave us the whitelist, so now we have power over it. What this bot does is it's an engagement bot for Twitter. Or X, if you guys are still calling that. I'm old school. I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter. Sorry, Elon. Sorry. But look, man, what this bot does is if you need a post rated, none of your teammates are available, community is probably asleep, but Elon dropped a tweet and you're the first one on it and you need engagement, well, that is what we are giving you. That tweet is going to go into a pool of over 200 active raiders with blue checked accounts. Now, to even be qualified to get into this pool, you have to hit certain quotas, certain criteria before we can even acknowledge you to become one of these raiders. Meaning that post will not be marked as spam. It's not shadow banned. It's all legit people. They're all just fighting for a seat at the table, and that seat at the table is your Twitter link, your post. So the moment you post it, these 200 raiders are fighting for it. Whoever gets there first, and the first 40 are the ones that will get paid. So that's what that bot does. It's essentially giving you a rating team without having to go through all the headaches of going through these these clowns, man, these fucking clowns saying, I rate your post for 2 souls an hour. Like, no, dude, just straight to the point. Here's a list of raters that like, bro, we're trying to make it safe for you guys. We're trying to be the one-stop hub for everything. So with that being said, that's what Freya is. It's essentially a raid bot for Twitter.
Thank you so much. I didn't mess it up. I tried to use my Scandinavian accent, but yeah, that's really cool. Thank you so much for that. Rating team on Freya. That's really, really nice. What's up, Lemmy?
Nothing. I just wanted to say George is in the house. I just wanted to introduce him. He's a real one. He's a good dude, good homie. So George, don't be shy. Tell everyone about Bando.
Yo, what's up, you fucking nerds? All right, so Bando community project launched on Bags. Trap already claimed the rewards. We've been active for about 3 days in the coin. We are at right now 27K market cap. I think this coin is going to have staying power. Obviously, the bandos have staying power. You see us all in spaces. The best trenchers rock bando. This is a fact. People that are actually in the trenches making money, not fucking pores, rock bando. This is going to become a cult. This coin is going to have staying power as well as the NFT. Trap's already talked about making this project have somewhat of a utility where you can burn tokens and get traits for Bando. And he also has put money into the charts himself with the rewards and has swept the floors of Bando NFT with the rewards. So like I said, if you guys haven't bought Bando NFT or Bando coin, go ahead and do that now.
Alrighty then. All right. Thank you so very much, George. Nice to meet you. He dropped like it's hot. Okay, nice. I like after you see that, he's like, look at me. Like a video game. Okay, Mario Brothers. No, I'm just joking. What's up, Block?
All right, you fucking nerds. Yo, I am a fucking nerd. He saw into my soul and called me out.
Well, you're a cute nerd, but I'm kind of sad that you didn't play the song Drop It Like It's Hot the moment Doc
All right. We got, dude, we haven't heard from Hash all day. We have not heard a word. Yo, Hash has been, I think Hash probably has the most comments. There's 183 comments for the space. I actually think we have, dude, he's done probably half of them. He's actually probably done half of the comment. Hash, what's actually happening right now? Like, are you just, are you getting your reps in? Like, what's happening?
Excuse me, Block. I'm out of breath. Whew.
From commenting?
You're getting all these comments up.
Yeah, dude. It's not easy. They think it is, but it's not.
No. Yeah, bro. No, just chilling. I've enjoyed all the takes today. Most of the projects that have spoken have been dope. A lot of faces we haven't seen in a while. You know. So yeah, it's beautiful.
Big bets, bro. Big bets. Yeah, dude. Yo, just real quick, I want to tell you guys we're gonna be doing these spaces every Saturday. I'd like to do them around this time. Instead of doing them like late, like last time we did it kind of late. I think around this time would probably be good for people across the sea, like our friend Avni down there in Australia, mate. Putting shrimp on the Barbie.
I'm not putting shrimp on the
You
Barbie.
can't fool me. I know accents. I'm an accent professional, Avni. You cannot fool me. Don't be ashamed of who you are.
I'm Jewish. You can't put shrimp on me.
Well,
actually, we can definitely put shrimp on you, Barbie, and we can
I'm
enjoy
throwing
it.
shrimp. If I ever meet Barbie in person, I'm bringing a pack of shrimp, popcorn shrimp, coconut shrimp. I'm grabbing Bubba Gump and we're throwing shrimp on the Barbie. I'm throwing shrimp on the Barbie.
Are we both eating it off her as well then?
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ. Why does it have to devolve into this every time?
Because
Do I gotta play the music again?
We're still DJs at the end of the day.
Degenerate as hell. Oh my god.
That's not good for guys.
Wait. I just want to point out that he didn't say no.
Oh, he would never say no, I'll be honest with you. He likes the idea of eating something off you.
He's playing it in his head right now, for sure. He's scrolling the timeline right now, looking at my fucking profile pictures and shit.
Listen, I'm a businessman first, okay? We go to these Japanese restaurants and we get the sushi, and usually the sushi is served on the body of a naked Japanese woman. So I'm used to these things, and it's completely and purely professional. All right, I'm nothing but a consummate professional. So yeah, I don't mind eating food off of people. Yeah, it's just normal for me. It's normal. It's
But
professional.
Block, you're confessing your love to me through every single song, and then you're out here eating shrimp off Japanese women. That's what you're saying?
It's professional. I don't know what more I can say. I don't know how much more clear. And I don't know what you're talking confessing love. I haven't confessed anything.
Your music
Confessing
speaks for
love.
you. Yes, you've been confessing this entire space. Everyone could attest to it as well.
I just want to know, do they lay on their front or back?
They lay on their front, actually. It's definitely a front
so you
thing.
eating the groceries? That's what you're telling me?
God, it's not groceries. It's sushi. Sushi.
Whatever. Thank you. It's shit.
Yeah, it's how businessmen eat sushi and businesswomen too. Yeah,
Never
it's
heard it
how.
called
Come and
sushi.
save Block
Heard it
before he
called a
digs
lot of
himself
things,
into a
but not
hole.
sushi though. Like that's sushi is calling it sushi. That's interesting.
Prepared groceries.
All right, guys. Enough is
I
enough.
just want to know, how do I get this job? Because I feel like there's a lot of money involved, and I'd be highly entertained. Where do I sign up? How do I get the bodyboard job?
Yeah, well, before I learned business, so I'll get in the DMs with you before I actually did the business on the, like at the table. I was on the table, and people ate sushi off of me. Bodyboarding is actually it's a tried and true position to take. I mean, who wouldn't love to work and just sit there all day, right? Just lay there all day and get paid. So yeah, dude, it's actually a great job.
I know that we want to like pivot from this conversation, but real quick, I just feel like I would be very successful as a white blonde girl at a Japanese business meeting getting eaten sushi off of. I just feel like there's a lot of money in that business for me. Need more deets. See you in the DMs.
Yeah, I'll definitely send you the DMs. I will definitely send you. We had Earn with their hand up. I'm actually curious. Earn, dude, I have seen Earn. Dude, they've been here since I've been here. So probably before me. I'm actually curious to know, like, haven't ever actually, like, checked them out though, which that's on me. That's on me. But this is why we're here. Look, it's why we're here. I'm curious to know about Earn. So I'm gonna give the floor to Earn. What's going on, Earn? All right, I guess I won't know. That's fine.
Hey, can you hear me? Hey,
I hear
can
you
hear me
now. What's
okay?
going on?
Doing well. Yeah, I think I've seen you on Spaces and around, for years too. But I don't think we've ever had a chance to really cross paths too much. But yeah, Earn's been around for a while. It's actually gonna be 2 years old this October. In traditional business, that's not that old. That's pretty young. But we're running it like a business because things take time. Even in crypto, people see things go up and down quite fast. But I'll give you the backstory of it real quick and try to keep it short. But my wife and I are the co-founders of this project. We're based out here in Chicago. We actually host a number of crypto events to try to bring a little bit of awareness to crypto and bring normies in. But we also run this project. This project was launched October of 2023 from a 5K market cap. Everything is self-funded and still self-funded on ETH. It is a hyper-deflationary reflection rewards token that was on ETH that is multi-chain across 5 blockchains currently. EARN stands for Emergent Assets Revenue Network. And so essentially it means that you can hold EARN on multiple chains utilizing similar technology to Wormhole Portal, Dport. And I know it's pretty technical, but essentially there's only so many tokens available in the remaining circulating supply, and that number is decreasing every single day through a system of liquidity pools that are set up multi-chain across different structures, like on Solana, Base, BNB, AVAX, soon to be SUI, and possibly Abstract in the future. And so we've built out a number of things. We have NFTs, we have a lending platform that we utilize. We have a Earn marketplace, which is similar to like eBay, but you can actually list things and sell for crypto. I mean, when you have 2 years, you can build a lot of stuff. So far, in reflection rewards, the Earn protocol has paid out over $4 million in Earn tokens. When we get back to our all-time high price, right now it's about roughly 140 million last time I checked. And yeah, that's the quick and easy of it. We've seen a run from 5K to 200K, then back down to 50K. Then we sat there for about a month, went to 4 million, then went back to 200K, sat there for several months, I think 3-4 months, went to 11, 12 million. And now we're sitting around 1 million. We have moved liquidity around to different chains where demand is at. Sometimes it's on ETH, sometimes it's on Base, BNB. But the beautiful thing about Earn is that it doesn't matter what chain you buy it on. You go buy Earn on Solana, Base, BNB, ETH. It's this exact same token one-to-one. So think about buying like Bitcoin on BNB or buying Bitcoin on Sui. It's still one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. So we're spread out across these chains to allow people to access it. And it's something that, you know, we're pretty passionate about and been working on it, you know, pretty hard for the last several years. So we see it going pretty far. A lot of things going to work in the background, but we try to keep ourselves not trying to hype things up too much because it's long term. And we tell everyone in our community, just take their time, dollar cost average, DCA. You know, that's a beautiful thing about Solana. You can buy $5 worth of the token and spend nothing in gas, or on Base, BNB, and AVAX whenever ETH is like having an insane run in gas prices. So that's pretty much it. Any questions, Block, or anyone, feel free to let me know. I'm all yours.
Wait, hold on. Is this Michael Oates?
It is, man.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I was about to say, because when you actually started talking about the project, I was like, wait a second. I think I do know about this project.
Yeah, I actually host a number of spaces myself for liquidity and also help with some projects with like multi-chain stuff. A lot of big projects are going multi-chain now, where they're on ETH and they're trying to get the Sol, or on Sol they're trying to get the ETH, or Base or Sui, and it's a lot, you know, because people are looking at exchanges, and I'm just gonna say what it is. Most lower tier exchanges are not worth the money, like a Mexi, an L Bank, or a Bitmart. I mean, they have a little pop at first, but they can bleed you out with the market maker fee that you pay. So if you're trying to make your token more accessible, I would strongly consider utilizing Dport or Wormhole to put your token on additional chains, so that people that only rock with ETH or Solana can now buy your token if you want to expand to do that.
Okay. It's kind of weird because when you think about, like, every time I see like news of a token getting listed, I immediately go to short it, like every single time. It's almost
Exactly.
just a thing that I do, and I think a lot of people are like that because the community is like, yeah, let's get listed, thinking, yeah, it's gonna bring more eyes to the and it does, yeah, sure it does, but the problem is a lot of people are immediately shorting these tokens. Once a lot of people who have big bags in tokens are waiting to dump on retail, are waiting to dump on the next community, maybe not their own community because they have like respect for their own community, but they're gonna dump on the next community that comes in and buys into their tokens. So you see a lot of tokens, like almost every single. I mean, is that your experience too, Michael? Like, is it almost every single one?
That's another horrible, not horrible, but it's another fact with exchange listings. Most exchanges, if they're not going to just list you, where they acquire the tokens themselves, because when an exchange lists you, they need tokens for the listing. But if they're not going to do that, and you pay for the listing with either USDC or tokens, they likely want tokens. And especially on Mexi is very well known for this. They can open up perps, and then they can short the token because they're selling the tokens. Now, also with what you were talking about earlier with bundling, which is not a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing. It's just what it is. It's like technology. But people can see the bundle wallets. Everything's on chain. I mean, if they know how to look for it. And so if you then move those tokens to the centralized exchange, it's kind of obfuscates the tokens, and then they're sold on the centralized exchange. And since the centralized exchange is essentially kind of like its own environment, but it's still tied to the same token, kind of like another chain, as soon as that sell happens from the tokens being moved, it arbs over and dumps on chain on the decentralized exchanges. And so it just looks like the exchange, quote unquote, the exchange is selling, as they say, but it isn't a damn exchange. It's the people moving the tokens to the exchange, so you don't see them selling the tokens because it's inside of that environment. And so in a lot of ways, unfortunately, exchange listings, unless it's pretty high tier, which is expensive as hell, it's fairly negative. And if you're looking to make it so that your token is accessible, I mean, there's a lot of different ways of doing it. I mean, that's why I say explore Wormhole, Deeport. Those guys are building a lot over there, and I really like their tech. And we've been using them for the last 2 years, without a hiccup. And so it's a way to, you know, to get more exposure on your project if you guys are considering it. So I see Odin down there and Pop Dog and a bunch of other ones. I don't think Solic's in here. He's been bouncing around for a while, but I think they moved to like 4 different chains utilizing bridge technology. So it's something to think about doing, because you know the chain worlds. Like sometimes the hottest thing is BNB, or it was Tron for a minute, and now it's gone back to ETH. But ETH was shit for the longest time. Everyone was saying like it was dead, which is insane to think about. But it was Solana, and it still kind of is Solana, but Base pops up too. And so like, how do you make your token so that people that are only on a certain chain have exposure? And that's by bridging it, or go the exchange route, which could kill your project if you don't have the funding for the market making fees that they require you to pay that have X amount of volume. A lot of people don't know the dark stuff about that. They learned it the hard way. Or if people are just sending the tokens there to obfuscate them, because people don't like people wallet being tracked, so they're going to send them there and sell there, and then that can also, you know, kill the project. So it's an expense. It's not just an expense to pay to get listed. It's an expense monthly to stay listed. That's why you see so many tokens that are listed on these exchanges get delisted, because they stop being able to afford the fee to stay there. But people don't talk about that stuff. But that's just unfortunate truth about paying for exchange listings, especially the lower tier ones. Actually, I think the higher tier ones too cost an arm and a leg, but that's a whole different game in itself.
Damn, dude, I actually had no idea about that. Like, I knew you had to pay to get listed. I didn't know you had to pay to stay listed. That's extortion. That's what it sounds like.
I mean, you want to stay on there. I mean, and then if you get delisted, then everyone's going to dump because it's negative. It's expensive to stay, not just get delisted, but stay listed. I'll just tell you, a Bitmart, an L Bank, a Mexi, low side, 25 grand. High side, 50 to 100 grand just to get on the exchange, because they're going to pitch all this marketing stuff to you. So you'll spend about 50 to 70 grand to get on there if they don't just buy your token and do it themselves. But if you pay to get on there, you're going to have an expense to stay on there indefinitely if your volume isn't up, because you got to run an a market maker for short, to have that volume. But it's like a liquidity fee, you know, because there's a fee that stay there, so they charge that. It's in their terms of service that you shouldn't disclose if you're a project being listed. But it's the details of that. They say you can't tell what those numbers are, but it's there and it stays there. And the second you decide that you're not paying that shit anymore, they'll give you a warning. You take a month or so, and then you're off the exchange.
Wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, dude, this is the space for the alpha. That's why we call it What's the Alpha, because I actually had no idea that this is how shit was going down at exchanges. Oh my god, dude. We even had a couple tokens where they're, I don't even want to get into it, because yeah, it actually sounds like a scam, not gonna lie. It sounds so scammy. Yeah, we're gonna list you first one's 25K, then you're gonna have to pay us. Yeah, it's like a drug dealer. It's like a drug dealer from the 80s.
Dude, some exchanges will list you for free without you knowing, and then they will contact you to pay to stay listed. Yeah, it's a lot of games being played out there, because actually it doesn't cost a lot of money. I was at Consensus with my wife last year, and we actually met a cookie cutter exchange company that'll let you create your own. So if you have 150 grand laying around, you can create your own copy of an L Bank or a Bitmart. I mean, that doesn't take care of the legal stuff. That's a whole different world in itself. But you can have your own exchange. And then you got to just go out there and talk with other projects. Hey, when you list it and create your fee, I get you listed for 5 grand. Or I'll list you for free, but to stay listed, you got to pay this amount of money per month. And so you do the numbers, it's actually pretty profitable to have your own centralized exchange, minus the marketing and the legal stuff, you know, to do that. But a lot of people are doing this because, like, building your own decks, you know, it's like the tools to be in crypto versus, you know, the gold itself. You know, you make a lot of money providing tools, which is what Odin's doing, right? They're providing tools, you know, for people to use stuff. And so there's a lot of money in providing tools, and you know, then people get listed and need to stay there because people are used to their communities used to being there. So it is kind of extortion in a way if you say it like that. But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that actually sounds Sounds just like extortion, dude. It's exactly what it sounds like. I think Avni has a question. Let's take it to Avni. What's going on, Avni?
I just want to know, Anne, what's the best place to be listed for anyone that is listening, like the top 3?
You mean on a centralized exchange to get listed?
Uh-huh.
So between 50 and 100 grand, you're going to look at exchanges like Mexi, Bitmart, LBank. I mean, those are going to be them, but they're going to have KYC requirements, and some are going to have regulatory issues with your community anyway, where some don't even allow US citizens to get on there. So is it really worth it? Because if your community is mostly US based and they can't utilize it, then it's kind of stupid to do it. But I mean, if you're going to spend between 50 and 100 grand, I would go with an LBank for now. But to be honest, I would wait, and I would go the multi-chain route and build up your token on multiple dexes. I mean, if you're a EVM token like on Base, you can get listed on PancakeSwap, you can go on Uniswap, you can go on SushiSwap, and there's a bunch of builders in this space making their own dexes that will give your token exposure on the EVM side. I mean, even looking at Solana, you have Radium, Meteorta, Orca, and DeFi Tuna is coming up with their own supply borrow platform in the future, which is going to be insane, similar to Save Finance. So it's just like, I think a lot of things are best decentralized, and just wait for the exchange to list you themselves, because it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg to pay to get listed and pay to stay. It's quite expensive. And so maybe you get lucky that they don't come at you and say, hey, your volume's low, you want to stay on here, pay this. But usually the conversation comes up. I've talked to a number of other projects in the space that has had this happen, and they're like, this is bullshit. You know, I didn't want to get listed. They did it anyway. I was like, well, you know, maybe just ignore them. But then you see them pop off of it. And this happened a lot back in 2021 with projects getting listed because it was a different time in itself. But yeah, if you're looking at spending 100 grand and you just have the money, you know, just want to be there for whatever reason, yeah, maybe an LBank or a Bitmart. But if not, but I would honestly look at other ways of spending that money, because you can do a lot more with that than just going to a centralized exchange.
I think it's great that you and your wife, you brought up your wife, are doing that project. I think that's a really good highlight for me. That's something that I really enjoy hearing, especially something I haven't heard a lot in this space. So shout out to you guys for that. I network in the, well, cross chain, of course, but just recently the SUI community, and that perked my ears when you said you were looking at the chain, and it's a chain full of amazing people and builders, and Avni as well. Avni works a lot with within the SUI community, so we'd love to see you over there doing some projects. We'd love
Yeah,
that.
we're taking our time with getting there. We had actually planned to push the liquidity and launch on Cetus literally 2 days before that hack happened. So we slowed down a little bit with that after that took place, to see how things played out, and we're monitoring it very closely. But yeah, we're still planning on going on there. We actually have a separate X account that's just focused on Earn being on SUI, where we've been going around learning more about Cetus. I do a lot of technical documentation review, exactly how does Cetus work at its core, and looking at all the other DEX options. Just anyone that's on SUI or anyone that's utilizing decentralized exchanges at all, spread your stuff out. Don't just use one DEX. A lot of projects like Lofty and what's that other one, Squirt, that got really hit hard was because all the liquidity was on one decentralized exchange. And then when Cetus got hacked and knocked down, their trading stopped because, you know, they weren't on like a Bluefin or something else where there was another option to trade it. And you got to be spread out a little bit, you know, on different dexes, even if it's only like 10 to 20% of your liquidity, just a small amount.
Yeah, a few projects I was working with, they were very much affected by that Cetus. What did you get affected by that financially?
We didn't, because we hadn't gone live yet. I mean, it was pretty, I can't say dodged a bullet, but we hadn't. And I was even making videos and hosting spaces about, I really like Cetus because you're able to recreate full range positions. I'm pretty big into like liquidity over there. And I saw that the way Cetus has their structure set up with how you can create liquidity pools is actually pretty cool. And so we were thinking about just going 100% with Cetus. But we're traveling, we bounce back and forth between like Europe and Switzerland. It's like, oh, let's just slow this down a little bit. And we started to do a raise for it, because we wanted to raise liquidity for it versus starting small over there to integrate it. And it was literally 2 days later, somebody sent me an article saying what had happened. And then it became a whole investigate and look more into the chain. And people were arguing back and forth, as you probably know, about centralization controls and decentralization, and it shouldn't happen. It's like, well, do you think scammers should get money? And I'm like, this is all about, this is like the whole thing with like Bitfinex and Ethereum and how they should have like shut down and, you know, freeze the chain or roll back the chain to get the money back. I'm like, they didn't even do that. But it was an interesting few weeks hearing people's different opinions on them should have kept the money or not. And I don't know, do you think, your opinion, you probably dove into it, do you think that was good or bad for SUI that they did that in regards to the chain? I mean, I don't want people to lose money, but do you think it was good that they got the money back and give it and fix the problem versus letting them just keep it?
Yeah, we're talking about a lot of liquidity pools that were built on CETUS. Several projects. It took a while for them to even, and probably now still going through some, you know, problems trying to, you know, get made whole. But all in all, I think it's a great thing because, like I said, a lot of liquidity pools, just people like Block. I think Block one time live on Spaces created a liquidity pool on, not on CETUS, but somewhere else. And so I think it's really good that they actually took the time to do that, because had it been on any other chain, I don't think that would have happened. So it was good to see that. It showed me that SUI can be the higher ups. They can be some solid people in the foundation. They really care about. And so that's why I wanted to talk about that. And feel free to, I can just, you know, point you in the direction of a few fellas and give you some names, and you can just please speak with them if you're feeling a little bit, you know, shy about going back into the blockchain in and of itself and creating and doing your thing. I think you should, you know, take your time and, you know, see exactly if that's something you want to do at this moment. But I really do believe in the people at the top of SUI. They are really good people. They're genuine people. Adeni, he comes in Spaces. I've spoken with him on Spaces. He spends time. He spends time with the people, and so you don't get that from Ethereum. You don't get that from Base. You don't get that from a lot of people. And he's really reaching down into the communities around the world. SUI is. They're changing lives as we speak. So it's a really good community. And the builders, you can build anything just about on SUI. Whereas Solana, we love Solana. You can build on Solana, yes. But SUI has like this, I don't know, it's like giga builds. So yeah, please keep that in mind.
No, I definitely love it. I do like SUI, and I actually invest in like the DMC project and a couple of other ones that have popped out. And I got a friend right now that's helping push or re-pushing the Squirt project, Squirtle. And yeah, looking into it, I actually own a lot of SUI and like the environment. I just want to see like, you know, more DEXs, the tech over there. And then I think it's just something actually that people just got to take their time and get used to. I mean, it's expanding quick. I'm actually surprised, not really to dive much into AVAX, but I'm surprised that SUI is on Phantom, but AVAX isn't, or BNB, you know, but it's just, I think SUI is big. You know, I'm not saying that being on Phantom's like a good marker of seeing how big a project's going to be, but it's pretty, I think it's decent for that it's like, that it's there. But yeah,
It's
definitely
so
would dive into
much
more
easier.
into it.
So much
Yeah, it
easier.
is.
Flush Wallet and the Phantom, like, yay. And it's
Yeah.
so, and you know, do you know Cleanosaurus? I mean, they've built the project on SUI. So I think that to me that spoke volumes about, you know, blockchain.
Yeah, I think it's definitely cool. Yeah, I'm gonna work on building my SUI connections and looking more into it. I did look more into the DEXs that are there. I do like seeing what, you know, DeFi, supply borrow is a big part of DeFi and what they're doing, and how liquidity is managed on those different chains. But yeah, just being on Phantom and it's accessible. It's like a big deal. I'm actually shocked. I don't know why Phantom hasn't integrated. It's silly, you know, accessibility to like BNB and AVAX, but maybe that happens down the line because I also hold those too. And that's actually a big thing probably for the Captain BNB people that were in here a minute ago. It's just about like wallets you use and how easy it is to do. Well, that's one thing that was annoying when the SUI hack, not SUI, it wasn't SUI that got hacked, sorry. CETUS hack happened. The routes that you can trade on tokens on SUI through Phantom only routed through CETUS. And so there was no routing to go through the other DEXs. And so no one was able to buy and sell tokens on Phantom because there was no routing happening. And it's I think Sui's. I think it's very new, and I think with that, we could easily see a couple $100 for Sui in the future. Just looking at these little things that are happening, I'm pretty bullish on it. But it's just you gotta go for the growing pains of it and just build out from there.
Yeah, agreed. All right. Yeah, I think it's a lot of politics that goes on behind the scenes with the getting on Phantom and stuff like that. It's stuff that we don't even know. We don't even want to know about because it's just probably so so ridiculous. So because I've kind of like seen behind the scenes for other Dexes and so on and so forth, and I'm just like, that I wish people knew that. And what I have done, I've brought those arguments to the forefront because we need to know about that stuff so that we can kind of like move in the space, make the right moves in this space. So I think that's really cool to have information, tokenomics, all that good stuff. I think all of it matters. So what's up, Block Widow?
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I think we probably have maybe time to listen to maybe one more shill, and at that point, I think we will probably do the giveaway, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. I forgot we were doing a giveaway, by the way. So, I forgot. My bad.
Of course you did.
That's on me. Like what? Why? Like how do you forget? So yeah, we got Bolt up here. I actually have never spoken with Bolt. I've never seen Bolt around. So I'm curious to know. Hopefully we have time because like I said, we're kind of dude, it's been like 3 hours. It's been over 3 hours that we've had this space. Like what in the actual hell? It's too long. It's way too long. But we've been able to, like, I appreciate all you guys for sticking with us, and hearing us out, all that. So I'm curious to know, Bolt, what do you got going on? Let us know about your project, your token. Let us know what's going on. Okay. This is why, yeah, he bolted. This is why we just can't have nice things. We can't do a shill space with projects you don't know because they're just gonna get up and not speak. Like, great. I was gonna rug you anyway. Let's get, dude. Who else? I could have swore there was someone else that we wanted to speak to. Oh, wait. I'm actually going to invite him up. I check charts. I'm actually really curious to hear about this guy. He's oh, fuck, dude. He's talking about his timeline. His portfolio got flipped upside down. I'm actually curious if his mom got mad and told him to go live in Bel Air. I check charts. What's going on? Dude, am I rugging? What's going on? Like,
Nope.
what's actually happening?
Maybe it's because you're not saying it in a British accent.
Try. Oh, you try, Avni. You try.
I checks charts. Will you bless me with your lovely voice?
Nope, didn't work.
Damn, that's so cold.
Yeah, they don't, dude. They don't follow me. They don't fuck with me. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm just here, man. I am just here trying to provide value to my community. What, what do you do? Like, honestly, what do you do? Let's see. I want to actually take it to, dude. Fuck it, dude. I'm taking it back to Good Dogs. I want to hear a little bit more. Good Dogs. Have you come up with an actual project, like a token project to pay us with when because I'm buying at least 100 of these dogs. So can you tell me like which coins I'm getting and how much?
They're
Great.
all gone.
I can't at this time.
I dreamt we spoke again.
I dreamt we spoke, Good Dogs, but we fucking didn't. You send me the airdrops though, baby. Send me every airdrop you can. I'm buying 100 million fucking good goddamn dogs. to HODLAY Coin for sponsoring the space. If it weren't for HODLAY, I would not be doing spaces again. So we gotta fucking support. Hop up to the top, hit the subscribe button, fucking subscribe right now, do it now. Go to the Jumbotron and hit subscribe. So many projects pitched today. I can't remember anything they said. I can't remember shit. You gotta come back next Saturday and chill again so I can remember. Refresh my memory, please. Once again, hit the Jumbotron, subscribe, follow your speakers. They did a good job today getting roasted by Block with the girthy Glock. That big fat motherfucker, slap it on the table and roast the motherfucker. Slap it on the fucking table like a cut of steak. And I'm not talking skirt steak either. Follow the listener section. Everybody in the section. Fuck a verified. Fuck a non-verified. Follow everybody, okay? Look to your left. Look to your right. Follow them motherfuckers. It's about support. We gotta support. Listen, we gotta support everybody. Look to your left. Look to your right. Look above you, below. Follow them. Everybody needs support. We gotta follow. Listen, I just posted, I'm nothing without you. That shit ran. Listen, if you support the least amount, the absolute least amount, support one person today. Hopefully it's me. No, support one person today. I guarantee you will start seeing support back. All right. So if you support HODLAY, if you support Odin, if you support Good Dogs, you will start seeing support back. Promise you that. Start supporting Michael Oates at Earn. Start supporting other projects that we had on Space. I promise you will start seeing support back. If your engagement is down, don't trip. Engagement is down across the board on the platform. Elon said he's gonna fix it. It is what it is, right? It takes time, right? It takes time. So engagement is down across the board. One of the best ways I have found to hedge against that shit, like when engagement goes down, is to start supporting others. The way I do that is by following people and giving them comments, motivational, whatever I see on their timeline. I'm trying to see, like, what's going on with it, right? So yeah, definitely that's probably the best way to get your engagement up, is to engage with others. They engage with you back. It's a vicious cycle, and it's also beautiful. So definitely support everybody we see on the space today, the listeners, the speakers, everybody. What else? Oh yeah, I was gonna give away a Bando kid. So let me look through. Hold on, I'm just gonna pick. I'm in the car right now, so I can't do the Twitter picker. So I'm just gonna pick someone randomly. Let's see. I'm just gonna pick someone randomly. Okay. Let me go ahead and follow these people back to. Anytime I see that someone followed me, I definitely I make it a point to follow them back, because like I said, support. Like, you followed me, that's support. I'm gonna support you back. Let's see. All right, I found who I want to pick as the winner. All right, well, hold on. Can someone give me, someone hook me up with a drum roll? Someone hook me up with a drum roll, please. All right. And the winner of the Bando Kid is
All right, well, there you have it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be chopping this up in more digestible content as well. Obviously, the first half of the video, we got to cover a lot of information on the project and it just kind of an organic fashion. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please subscribe. And also, don't forget to check out the post on our post page. There's a link on our channel. Under posts, it's the only post that shows up right now. There's a link to Google Forms where you can drop your Sol and Ethereum address and you can get a free NFT. It's going to be a dope one. You're going to want to grab that, and literally you don't have to pay anything for it. That's just for subscribing to the channel and being early in the right place at the right time. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.